stitch-up. It was a stitch-up.
When I lose the small side of games, I'm upset. Because that's the fucking standard. When I don't see a team that wants to play the Champions League. You want to play the Champions League? Play to play the Champions League. And the same to you and everybody. And everybody that comes on the bench to contribute, to help. We were so hard to be here, and we give it away. The good thing we have 45 minutes.
Do you think the best team lost this time?
I think so, yeah. Especially for 160 minutes. I'm saying that, and they are saying that because they just told me that.
Who did the PSG bench?
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta. Oh, boss, that game against Bournemouth was crazy. The last-minute goal, we were nuts. Though some people say every time we win a game, we celebrate like we won the league. We don't over-celebrate, do we, boss?
Oh, no, Martin Odegaard. I don't think so.
Welcome back, familia. Welcome back to Northside LDN. And my gosh, what's going on? Meltdowns. I'm seeing meltdowns all over the place. I'm seeing the fan base up in arms. I'm seeing people that supported this amazing regime, this amazing manager, one of the best young managers in world football. Absolutely incredible. Tactician, tactical god. I'm seeing these Felix that are not turning. Ay, está complicado, yeah? Está mesmo complicado. All I'm saying is, which side of the fan base always flip-flop and which side of the fan base always stay consistent. We've got so many clips to get into. Big up to everyone that's locked in. You know how we do. We are out here. You know what I'm saying? Questioning the 3 DMs in the midfield. Questioning the team lineup. Questioning the manager's mentality. Questioning what the squad are doing. We've got a lot to get into. Because I'm not hearing the top gooners singing Mikel's praises. I'm not hearing excuses. I'm not hearing give it time. I'm not hearing, oh, but he needs his pieces. Now they've discovered something. It's called accountability. It is called accountability. It's called expectations. And it's something you can't run away from forever. Big up, man. Let me just, cheeky little coffee, you know what I mean? For the community, you know what I mean? Because it's getting a little bit complicado. It's getting a little bit picante. It's getting a little bit piri right now in the fan base. A little bit piri. You know, go Nando's, you get a little hot sauce, a little piri. It's getting a little bit hot up in here. Do you know what I'm saying? Pick up to everyone that's locked in. You know what I mean? And we're going to get into it because man want to be talking like me now. Man want to be talking like Lee, like all the negative people, like all the toxic people. Okay, let's get into the clips. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's see what the community I've got to say about Mikel Arteta's 3 DMs playing for a draw. You know what I'm saying? Let's get straight into it. One of Mikel Arteta's greatest defenders, Guardians of the Galaxy. Do you know what I'm saying? The guy with the Infinity Stones when it comes to rubber fisting these top gooners. Man like Piers Morgan's son. Let's go. Let's run the clips.
Arsenal won, Man City won. I still don't like that midfield. I still don't like it. I understand why Arteta goes for it, but I also don't, because I don't think it gives us anywhere near enough offensively. And he even said after the game, people weren't talking about the midfield after the Bilbao game. Actually, we were. We were talking about it because it took us until late to get the goal because of that midfield. And I think...
Oh, okay. Now we can't... Why are you questioning the manager? Can't you see what he's done? What about where he's brought us from? He brought us from the depths of finishing 5th. Fucking hell. Could have got relegated that season. We finished 5th under Unai Emery. And then he took over and you're questioning him. Where did he take us from? Look at what he's done for the club. Look at what he's done for the Arsenal community. And now you want to be questioning. What happened to trust the process? What happened to I'm not a reactionary fan. I'm a level-headed fan. Why are you calling it out? Why are you calling it out? If Mikel wants him, I want him. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. Fans like you either see what Mikel's doing or F off down the lane. I can't believe you're questioning the manager. He needs time. He needs the players to gel. He needs more of his pieces. The midfield, if you can't see what that midfield's doing, you don't know nothing about ball. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Kai Havertz. Now you man want to question the midfield. You want to question it now, yeah? But you man didn't question it against Liverpool, did you? Against Liverpool, but against Liverpool, they only won the game because of a moment of magic. A moment of magic. Wasn't that the excuse? Your man weren't calling out this midfield against Liverpool. We was already calling it out from early, saying it don't work. We was already calling out the midfield in pre-season when we was doing a double pivot of Moreno and Zubimendi, or Moreno and Rice, and we're saying that wasn't working. So, of course, we already knew against Liverpool that midfield weren't going to work. Now you man want to call it out. It's funny. It's funny that you man are now calling out the community. Why don't you just get behind the manager? Who can realistically replace him? There's nobody that can replace him. So I don't know why you're calling him out. I think you should just get behind the team. Get behind the squad. Let's continue. Let's continue with Top Gooners now. Now it's okay on social. Now it's okay. When they moan about something, it's completely justified. We're allowed to complain. We're allowed to moan. We're allowed to... It's completely fine. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Marino, as good as he is, in the role that he's trying to do when he comes in for Erdegaard, when you've still got Declan Rice and Zubimendi in there, I just don't think the ball goes into him and gets out of him. And that's not how it works. But
Wow. Moreno, I don't think the ball goes into him and goes out of him. What kind of, bro? This guy, bro, this some zesty stuff, bro. I don't know what this guy's doing in the bedroom. I'm talking about the ball goes in him and then goes out of him. Wow. Same guy that was talking about players, singing about players in the shower. Welcome to the community. Yay! The community. You know what I mean? No, we're going to have fun today. We're going to have fun. Do you know what? We're going to have fun because every time we talk about international, like big up to Lou Dog. Internationally, the ball goes into ya and out of ya. You know what I mean? Internationally. I don't know why these men are angry. I don't know why they're upset. I don't know why they're questioning the club. But what's going on? Weren't you, man, the same man talking about how Marino was playing well for Spain in the midfield? Do you know what I'm saying? Now you want to be moaning about Arteta playing him as a midfielder. You man were behind it when he was playing in the midfield for Spain. Yeah, I mean, now you want to be calling out these man are the biggest flip-flops. Let's continue.
I don't think he gets the ball, turns and moves it on anywhere near quickly enough, basically, and I think it slows us down. And that kind of rolls me into the second point. Eze makes things happen. Eze centrally is going to be a massive tool for us. You saw it. Look, we're going to talk about the assist because of how good it was, but there were moments where it gets fizzed into him, and within one touch on the turn, he's ready and he's playing it off to Saka on the right wing. We need more of that. And of course, the assist for Martinelli. I mean, can Xavi Simons do that, Ben? Quick plug as always.
Can Xavi Simons? Who cares? Who cares? We got bigger fish to fry. We're supposed to be winning the league. Who cares if Xavi Simons can do it or not? Xavi Simons ain't our player, and we need to get over the line. Can Arteta consistently pick Eze in the number 10, please? Can we ask that? That's a valid question. Could we do that? Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But let's continue.
Will be a longer video out on my YouTube channel. Link is in the bio. Appreciate the support. And speaking of Martinelli, that is point 3. What a week for him. 2 massively important goals. You know, off the back of what's been a start to the season where he's kind of been phased out of the starting 11. This is how you get yourself back into it. But whether it's starting or off the bench, we need to promote him playing more centrally, making those central runs. The raw pace that he has, it frightens defenders. It leaves keepers not knowing whether to come or go. And if he can finish like that consistently, it's a massive weapon. I think it's worth talking about Victor Gyökeres. You know, we can't only talk about him when he's scoring goals, and today he didn't. And people will talk about the fact that that's 3 games against the Big 6, if you still consider United a Big 6 team that he's not scored in. I think he did a lot of good stuff today in terms of the running, right? And holding the ball up, trying to hold the ball up. What I don't think suits him is having to do all of that. And in the big games, our striker will have to do all of that. And I do think, had Kai Havertz been fit, he may have been starting games like this. Because when you get Gyökeres to do all of those things, then he's not in the areas where he should be.
It's all getting sticky. It's all getting a little bit spicy now, and with the top gooners now. You know what I mean? Let me just turn my tea. You know what I'm saying? My coffee. Just turn in the coffee because it's getting a little bit spicy in the community. And you man are now telling me big games like up against Man City, we need to use Kai Havertz. The same Kai Havertz that we had last season that you said we needed a big time goal scorer, somebody that's gonna score goals, a goal machine. Now we don't need the goal machine. Maybe we could use Kai Havertz in those situations, in those games. You can't. Do you know what? I don't. So we were crying in the summer, crying in January, all to now get the striker that we wanted, to now say, no, community, we don't need a striker. We need Kai Havertz in these big games. Well, we had Kai Havertz for those big games last season, and what did we win? It's all getting crazy in the community, bro. It's all getting crazy in the community. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Now these men, what now all of a sudden, because we're not playing to Gyökeres' strengths. No. Let's not ask the manager to change his tactics. No. What we're going to do is let's go back to Kai Havertz, because then he can drop in deep, false nine, link up, play a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Bring in the wingers. We're not going to cater to the striker. We're going to get the team to cater we're going to get the striker to cater to the team. It's all getting crazy in the community. I'm telling you, it's absolutely crazy. We now no longer need the striker that we were crying out for. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm saying they always need an excuse for why Arteta needs a new player. Always, bro. Always, bro. Do you know what I mean? Celebrating in the 92nd minute when the game was up for grabs is not champions mentality. It's not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't challenge Arteta in press conference, guys. Don't question his tactics. Don't do you know what I mean? Don't question his fan base. Like Ty once said, don't question my fan base. Don't question my fan base. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. Man's going on like Havertz would have turned up and Havertz would have definitely scored goals, bro. These man wanted Gyökeres over Havertz. Now all of a sudden we need Havertz for these big games. This man chat rubbish, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just nonsense, bro. It's nonsense. You know what I mean? It's looking horrendous, bro. Wait, it has been horrendous nearly 6 years in December. It's crazy, bro. Do you know what I mean? Rory's talking rubbish, running the Gyökeres agenda when he's getting zero service. So, I mean, all of a sudden, because he can't drop in deep, who cares, bro? Neither could Aubameyang, but he was scoring us goals. Do you know what I mean? Nobody cared about Aubameyang couldn't drop in deep, link-up play. That wasn't his style of play. It was a fox in the box, and we catered to him. And guess what? He was our highest goal scorer at the time. Do you know what I mean? Scoring us goals. 18, 19, 20 goals a season, bro. So what are we doing? What are we talking about? But it's okay. It's okay. You know, these men are scrambling right now for excuses, scrambling for justifications to Mikel Arteta's tactics. Madueke, another bang average player on bigger wages, getting injured. Bro, that's what they do, bro. This is what they do. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv. Big up Lou Dog in the building. They're scrambling. These men are scrambling right now. Do you know what I'm saying? They're scrambling right now. They're like Diddy. They're trying to hide that lube. They're trying to hide that baby oil. It's looking crazy right now.
You know, Trossard at one point played a ball across into an area where I would normally tell you Victor Gyökeres will be there. Last season or in the summer when we were talking about Gyökeres, I'd use examples like that and say that's where Gyökeres will be. But because he's doing so much other work that he's not used to, he's not. And finally, I want to talk about Arteta.
And whose fault is that? And whose fault is that? That the strikers have to drop in deep and link up when that's not his game. Whose fault is that? Oh, the manager that brought him to the club, the manager that wanted a striker, the manager that wanted to go and get Gyökeres. I don't even believe he wanted to get Gyökeres, but you got Gyökeres. So now utilize him. But no, we're gonna get him doing link up play when he's not technically good enough to do link up play in the Prem. It's all good.
Lots of stick coming his way for not being aggressive enough with the starting lineup, right? Going with Trossard, going with Marino. It wasn't brave. That's what people are saying. And I agree. I wouldn't have started Trossard. I wouldn't have started Marino. That said, at half-time, he brought on Eze and Saka. Now, that's not something we would previously have seen from him. So, yeah, I do think he should have been braver from the start. But
Oh my God. What, we're going to praise him for making halftime substitutions on decisions that shouldn't have been made in the first place. Madueke was injured, so he shouldn't have started in the first place. He was injured before the game. Arteta came out in the press conference and said it himself. So I'm not going to give him any praise for that. First of all, he shouldn't be starting. If Saka's available, we're not even going to get into who's better. We already know Saka starts. Second of all, we've been doing the DM in the number 10 for how many games and dropping points? 2 games in the Premier League, 6 points available. We got 1 point. 1 point out of a possible 6 and the last 2. A loss against Liverpool, and now we drew against Man City. So why is he continuing with the DM at number 10? I'm sorry, I'm not going to give this manager praise for basic management. Management of players' injuries and management of the squad that he's got available in playing players in their natural positions. And man said, oh, but we don't normally see Arteta making halftime substitutions. He's doing halftime substitutions because he knows his job's on the line, bro. This gimmick is running its course and he's going to get fired. I am not praising that. I'm not praising that. I am not praising that. That's the bare minimum. Do you know what I mean? So, nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And like you said, it didn't work against Bilbao. That's why we scored them late goals, because the midfield wasn't working. So in 3 games, it wasn't working, and yet you're still doing it against Man City. Now, I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. Man trying to give this manager, like, the most basic kind of compliments. But he brought on Eze and Saka. Bro, even a 5-year-old would have seen it. Bring on Eze and Saka. Like, what are we doing here? It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I don't know why this manager gets so babied. It doesn't make any sense. Any sense. You want me to give this manager praise for the bare minimum? The bare minimum. The most obvious decisions to make, I'm supposed to give him praise. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Wait until Isak's fully fit. You know what I'm saying? Big up, bro. Big up Northside. Keep cooking these fools. They have ruined this club. Yeah, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad, bro. It is mad. Arsenal are done out here, bro. You know what I mean? Seeing the Arsenal fan base in meltdown is scenes, bro. Every year, bro. Every year. It's like EastEnders, bro. Every year. Do you know what I'm saying? Every year it's the same old crap. Every year it's the same old rubbish. Let's continue, but they realize it when it's too late. Let's continue. Let's get into actually big up to my guy. You know what I'm saying?
From the Arsenal players is an absolute disgrace. Listen, I'm not no celebration police, but a lot of people look towards other fans, yeah, to say, oh, they're celebrating this, you're celebrating that. What Arsenal did there, mate, that is a joke, bro. It's 1-1, yeah? Get the ball and get it back to the centre field. What are you not celebrating, bro? The job's not done. It's embarrassing, bro. And I'm not one to do celebration police, bro. But it's 1-1. Are you not going for a draw? Are you not happy with a draw? Or I get it. There's euphoria and there's a bit of, but you lot celebrating at 1-1, an absolute, that is disgraceful, bro. And that just shows you where football has become, bro. Because what have you won? What have you achieved, bro? Are you there celebrating at 1-1? Get the ball back into the center area and start again and try and win.
How has a Man United fan got more standards than the majority of this fan base and these players that are actually employed by this club? Imagine. Imagine. Saeed's got more standards for my club than my own club. Big up to Jamal. Big up to Jamal. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Big up to Jamal. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. A Man United fan is telling Arsenal fans, go for the win. The players are too busy celebrating. I've got a clip of AFTV when we scored the goal. They're all celebrating like we just won the league. It's actually embarrassing. It's embarrassing. A United fan, yeah? We used to be rivals. They're telling you, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not going for the win? 5 minutes left on the clock. 5-6 minutes left on the clock. And you man are celebrating. City are there for the taking. You've been sitting back for 80 minutes. And now you want to attack at the last minute. Now you get the equalizer. Oh, we're just happy with that. We'll just celebrate that. Absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Embarrassing. A Man United fan is doing it. And no Arsenal fan can tell me, oh, they're hating. There's no hate in anything Saeed just said. There's no hate. There's no bitterness. It's pure facts. It's pure facts. This fan base get excited with the bare minimum. The bare minimum. Oh, we got top 4. Oh, we challenged. We finished second 3 years in a row. Never pushing to achieve. Always pushing to just be in the conversation. Oh, at least we didn't lose the game. Embarrassing. Oh, but City. Why doesn't everyone call out City when the way that City play? Bro, City's done what they needed to do, innit? They've been dominating the Premier League. They won the treble. They done what they did, innit? Pep Guardiola ain't gonna look at the end of his career and say, "Oh, it's been a failure." If he doesn't win another Prem now, no matter. It still goes down as one of the most successful managers, if not, well, one of them. For me, it's Fergie, but he'll go down as one of the most successful managers in the Premier League era. Do you know what I'm saying? Or, of all time, in terms of trophies that he's won. What about Arteta? Is Arteta in this conversation? Are Arsenal in this conversation? I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Oh, but what about City? Don't worry about City. Don't worry about City. He's not Jamal anymore. Back to Saeed. They beat the blue bum, so he feels nice. Big up to Saeed. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, bro. Yeah, I mean, that clip of AFTV celebrating the draw was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. AFTV was celebrating a substitution like they scored. Bro, their man is shameless, bro. Yeah, I'm saying. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean. Bro, man said we got a draw. He's our fucking rival. We're cooked. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Even the rivals are having to uplift the standards of my fan base because that's how bad it is in general. There's a few of us that, you know, maybe 30% of the fan base, we're the real ones. The rest of them, bro, I'm telling you, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Knee slide sent me, I can't lie, I was laughing about 20 minutes. Bro, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Facts from man like Jamal.
In the game, bro. This is what I'm saying. I don't know what the feeling was like with this Arsenal fan base. Are they content? Are they happy? Like, what is it, bro? Because that celebration there was embarrassing, bro. The celebration from the Arsenal players is
embarrassing. Imagine a Man United fan is embarrassed on our behalf. Imagine. Big up to Jamal. But let's get into it. Because there's more meltdowns around this club. Let's get into the meltdowns.
Bench because he done it midweek.
I'm sorry,
Arteta, you've got away with it. You've got away with it. Got away with it. You've got away with it.
I love that you did
You've got away with it.
Great goal by Martinelli. I'm sorry,
annoying.
Martinelli.
Why do we always do this, Adam? It's annoying. You've got players to win and attack. Go to Liverpool and take their trophy and bring it home. Stop this.
You're right,
it's annoying.
You're right. It's a great goal for Martinelli.
What have I been saying? What have we been saying? The community. What have we been saying? What have we been saying about this manager's tactics? What have we been saying about the way he sets us up? What have we been saying about the fact that this club, under this manager, is now starting to decline? Man, we're looking at second finishes and thinking, oh, yeah, we're steady. No. We've been stagnant and now we've steadily declined. We have declined under this manager in terms of football styles, the substitutions, the lineup, the use of the team when we've got better players, and every metric we've declined, bro. And now the fan base are up in arms. All I'm saying is trust the process. Trust the process. Do you know what I'm saying? What happened to all you balanced fans? What happened to all you fans that we're not reactionary? We don't react. You know, we're not toxic. We don't call out the manager. We think about the players. What if the players watched it? What's happened to all of that? Now you man have had enough. When you man have had enough, it's okay, yeah? When you man have had enough, it's okay to call it out.
It's a great goal for the Arsenal PR machine, social media machine, Amazon documentary. It's a great moment for Arsenal Football Club. It's not going to get you anywhere near enough to win the title. And City should have won the game 1-0.
From your point of view, Mars, I do think that Arsenal can be fairly happy. I think it was a terrible setup. I don't think that you're going to win the league now. I'm more convinced that you're not going to win it than ever before. But ultimately...
And this is Rory that gasses up Arsenal. I've seen so many clips, so many videos of this guy, gassing up Arsenal. Arsenal are scary, Arsenal are scintillating, Arsenal are this, Arsenal. Even he's like, yo, I'm more than convinced you lot ain't gonna win the league. But you can be happy with the. He's trying to pander to the top gooners, bro. He's trying to pander to the top. Oh my god! Oh, it's getting real spicy up in here. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're going to do. These men are going to have to work overtime on Twitter. They got to get the supercomputer out. Maybe they can go holler at the supercomputer, because I know Arsenal fans love to listen to the supercomputer. Do you know what I'm saying? Even he can't save it, bro. Listen to this. VAR that.
Fairly happy. I think it was a terrible setup. I don't think that you're going to win the league now. I'm more convinced that you're not going to win it than ever before. But ultimately, you were losing a game. You deserved to get nothing out of the game, and you found something. So fair play. City have just pressed the self-destruct button. It's
crazy. Oh, well, you know, at least we got something out of the game. It's a joke, bro. It's an absolute joke. Let's continue.
It's one of those ones I'm thinking to myself as an Arsenal fan. Does Arteta know that his days are numbered? Does he know? Because by the looks of things, when we're playing against these top 6 sides, it doesn't look it, bro. Liverpool are running away with it already, my brother. We're 5 points behind them, man. We just about scraped a draw against Man City, and it should have never came down to this, bro.
Really? But what happened to you, man, dismissing Liverpool? Liverpool don't look convincing. Liverpool didn't deserve the wins. They're getting last-minute wins. When it's Liverpool, they're getting last-minute wins. It's not convincing. Arsenal get an equaliser. Yeah, I mean, towards the end of the game, and all of a sudden, oh my days, let's celebrate like we won the league. Bit of hypocrisy there, isn't it? But then again, that is the history of the Arsenal. That is the history of the Arsenal. When we get last-minute equalizers or wins, oh my days, masterclass. When it's Liverpool, it ain't looking convincing, bro. Ain't looking convincing. Do you know what I mean? Look at this now. It's a joke, bro. Let's continue, though. Let's continue.
If it came down to this, I don't even rate this flipping Man City team. If you actually tried to attack them, actually tried to win the game from minute 1, who knows? You could have won 5-1 like we did last time, my brother. But you come under the defensive thing, play Moreno and them things there. This time you have Eze, Wanyeri. There's no excuses like last season. Cool. Last season when Odegaard got injured, fair enough if you want to go on the defense. I hear it. We got replacements now, my brother. There's no excuse. Does he know if he wins anything, he's gone? Does he know this, bro? Big man thing that this guy needs to pattern up, bro. Because there's no excuses no more. Squad for squad, we got the best squad in the league. The best squad in the that's what saved us today. The fact that we had a little Martinelli on the bench. That's what saved us today. And even there, you know, annoyed me as well, bruv. Towards the end of the game, man's going gung ho. All guns blazing and taking off defenders and putting on the why didn't you do that from minute 1? I'm not going to obviously not do that, but why didn't you just go with an attacking mindset from minute 1?
Because we're trying to control the game, guys. We're trying to control the ball, control the motion in the ocean, guys. We're trying to control, and we're trying to control the ball with the structure of the ball. That's what you're trying to do, bro. Why are you man complaining? You man ain't been complaining about this play style for the last 3 years. Now you lot want to complain. That's what's crazy. Now these men want to complain. Get behind the squad. You man been telling us to get behind the process. Now you man want to complain. It's crazy. It's crazy. These men are now bugging out as if they ain't told us that they ain't been gassing up dark arts, set pieces. We got the best defense in the league in Europe. We've got look at the defensive midfielders that we've got. This is what you got. You lot been championing this for the most, and now you want to complain. Get behind your manager.
And now you're scraping the game last minute things and them things there, brother. Got very, very, very lucky today. Lucky it's somewhat paid off, but I think we could have got all 3 points if you ask me. You're at home. You're at home. Days are numbered, you know. I'm telling you, bro. Days are numbered, fam.
Your days are numbered, you know. Man said your days are numbered. Wow, what? Now we got accountability at Arsenal. You can't have accountability at Arsenal. You got to back the process. You got to get behind the boys. Your days are numbered. Who are we going to get? There's nobody realistic. Who could do a better job than Mikel Arteta? These are all the things you told me. These are all the things you tell the community. Now you lot are telling us his days are numbered. Why is his days numbered? Nobody expected Arsenal to win the league. Remember those ones? Nobody expected it. Unprecedented circumstances. Yeah, but who could do a better job? Look at where he brought us from. What happened to all of that? Oh, you lot ain't running with those excuses today? Okay. No worries. Let's go. Let's run the next clip.
Anti-Arsenal fan, but I'm tired of Arteta's conservative approach. Henry was right. A game at home versus Man City. People, a game at home. Zubamendi, Rice and Marino. This is so anti-Arsenal. It's so anti-Wenger, bro. The beautiful football that we witnessed growing up and we witnessed at Highbury and Emirates till his very last day. It's gone. It's gone. Henry was right. Mum's life, I can't believe I'm even praising my man right here, bro. But if it weren't for him and Eze, I'm calling for Arteta's head, bro. I hate the way this guy approaches games, especially with his OG Pep. It's like they play mind games with each other. But, bro, because the approach of going into games, not looking to lose.
You get me? Now it's Henry was right. Oh, what? You're telling me a World Cup winner, a Champions League winner, multiple Premier League winner, do you know what I mean? Golden Boot winner. Oh, you're telling me, oh, that guy, he was right. And not your manager, that's one fuck all. Well, exactly. I thought he was jealous. I thought Henry was jealous. He was jealous of Arteta. Jealous of winning shit that this guy would never do. What happened? Now you man want to put respect on Henry's name. Nah. All you man that disrespected Henry, we don't even want the apologies. Just get the fuck out the club. Yeah, I'm saying, just get the fuck out the club. That's what you can do. Get the fuck out the club. That's what you can do, bro, for that kind of disrespect to my legend. Now all of a sudden Henry was right. Of course, these men are mad, you know. Maybe Henry was right. Let's continue.
But not looking for a win. It needs to stop, bro. That's not Arsenal, bro. That is not Arsenal.
Look at this celebration, yeah, by AFTV when we equalized. Look at this celebration, bro. Look at this celebration like we just won the Premier League. Look at this celebration by AFTV. Man are dapping each other up like they just like, yo, what you saying, my G? Yeah, I'm saying, look at that. I can't. This club is finished. This is grown men, you know, reacting like this to an equalizer. Reacting like this to an equalizer. In a season, we must win a major honor. And these men are reacting like this. Do you know what that was? That was relief that we're not going to get cooked on Twitter. That's what they were thinking. Oh, we're not going to get cooked on Twitter because we didn't lose to City. Oh, but look at our record against the Big Six. Oh, but how many games have we not lost against the Big Six? This is what it was, bro. That is their mentality. Oh, but we're not going to get cooked online. I'm not going to get cooked by my friends. I'm not going to get cooked on Twitter. I ain't going to get cooked on YouTube and all that. And the manager's still getting cooked because the performance was a disgrace. To celebrate like that, like we've actually done something. It's mad, bro. And this is why the club is happy. You know why the Cronkies won't change? Let's run it back. This is exactly why the Cronkies won't change. This is exactly why we're not going to win anything. Because of this. This. These men are pumping chest. For a team that we should have beat, a team that is a shadow of what they used to be, Prime City, a team that their defense is rocky, a team that weren't even that great. They were just better than us, which ain't hard to beat. And we're celebrating like this for a draw against this Man City. It's actually mad, bro. It's actually mad. Man are hugging, man are slapping each other's asses and everything, bro. It's all crazy. It's all actually crazy, man. This is the fan base, you know. This is the fan base. This is the expectation. Then they get upset when we don't win nothing. You man don't push for this club to be ambitious. You don't push for this club. But it's mad. It's mad. It's mad. Let's continue. Let's continue. Right, let's go.
Stress FC, back into the game plan. And them things there, it's one of those on the thing to myself. Damn! Don't get me wrong, I'll take the point and I will run. But it should never came down to this. Never. Tell Arteta, you are a coward. You're a coward, my brother. This should be the last time that I see this Midfield free, bro. I don't want to see this again, bro. For when you start to Moreno, you're ready on the defensive thing. Do you know the ones that you'll shock? You'll shock. And this is what you get, bro. This is what you get. We could have easily won this game, bro. Easily. I'm not impressed by this Man City team. I'm not. But again, you're scared. You are scared. You're telling me Eze gonna start this game, bro. It's not what you're telling me. It's not. Even there, with that being said, don't get me wrong. I give respect to you and Haaland. I can't lie to you. The form this brother's in right now, it's scary. It's scary. What a goal, what a counter attack. I can't lie, Man City, honestly. Francisco, Abajiro, Gabriel, Martinelli, you saved the day. Thank you. Thank you. All the times I dissed you, wanted you at the club, they give me my brother. And listen, you know, bro, you being a super, it might be your new role. This might be your calling, my bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, man. As for me as an Arsenal fan, as we already know, Arteta's days are numbered. He has to win something this season. If anything, I'm saying he has to win Prem. Me personally, I think we've got the best squad in the flipping league. So if man's doing stuff like this, a cowardly move, and you're scraping, his days are numbered, you know. His days are not. I'm keeping a close eye on man, bro. But yeah, good point. Considering the good point.
After 6 years and £1 billion spent, now his days are numbered. Now he's keeping a close eye on the manager. This is what I mean. This fan base are too slow. They're too slow. Do you know what I mean? I ain't even going to get into the whole mask and whatever, innit? Whatever. Like, whatever, innit? At least man has a little bit of shame to not show his face, innit? But this is crazy. Now these men are keeping an eye on the manager. Now they want to critique things. Now they're telling about his days are numbered. Phase 6, you know, that's what it's taken. Phase 6. But, you know, we beat Port Vale, you know, the vibes will change. They'll be back on the, yeah, Mikel Arteta, you know what I'm saying? Look at the youngsters. The youngsters are coming through. They're performing in the cups. That's what it's going to be. We know this, man. These men are the biggest flip-flops. But there you go. What's going on with the community, bro? Next up, Christian. One of the most advocate Arteta fanboys out there on the internet. You know what I mean? Of the community. Let's see what he's got to say, because this guy loves the process, loves the manager. Let's see what he's saying. Let's go.
It was wrong. It was, of course it was wrong. You can't start Mikel Merino in this midfield. I don't want to see it again. I don't know why Arteta keeps persisting with him. Is it because he's Spanish? Is it because his name's Mikel? I don't understand why he keeps starting in this midfield when we have the options that we have on the bench. Trossard cannot start on the left. I like him as a player, but he's not good enough to be a starter. Bring him off the bench after 70, 75 minutes, fine. I also don't think Arteta expected Pep to set up the way he set up. He was so defensive. When have you ever seen Pep Guardiola set up with 8 or 9 men behind the ball trying to play counter-attacking long?
It's this whole look at the way Pep set out, and I didn't know. There's something called in-game management. There's something called being a tactician. There's something called making subs early. There's something called shifting it around, bringing the right players on the pitch to change the game if the opposition have another game plan. And last time I checked, it's not illegal for Man City to want to sit back. But the funny thing is Man City, they were playing defensive. They were playing defense, really. Because every time they got the ball in a counter-attack, they were attacking, they were direct, and they caused problems. Doku was causing problems, Reinders caused problems, Haaland caused problems, Bernardo Silva caused problems. So I don't understand this whole, they were so defensive, Bro, you know what I mean? You can't throw stones when you live in a glass house. At the end of the day, you man praise Arteta to do it all the time, so why can't Pep? Why can't Pep? Do you know what I mean? It's all the, they look at the way that they play. Who cares? Who cares? How come we ain't got an answer for it? That's my question. How come this manager, every time he gets caught tactically, he has no answer? PSG, he absolutely got cooked tactically against Enrique. What was the answer? What was the solution? Eddie Howe figures this manager out tactically. What's the solution? There's no solution. There's no solution. So I don't even care about all of this, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you man want to be celebrating when Arsenal do dark arts and win. You man say that people are hating. Maybe you lot are hating on Man City then. Maybe you lot are hating. Because when we stink it out, well, why are people complaining that we score goals from set pieces? We do the dark arts. Well, people just want to hate on Arsenal. Why are you hating on Man City? They can play however they want. Why are you complaining? Why are you bitching and moaning? Do you know what I mean? It's all nonsense, man. It's all nonsense. The best opportunities, apart from our goal, the best opportunities, goal scoring opportunities came from Man City. So how defensive really were they? They bought off Haaland in the 76th minute. So they weren't playing defensive the whole game. But anyway, let's continue.
Football. You just don't see it. But as soon as I saw that lineup today, a little bit of energy, a little bit of excitement was just sapped from me. Because 99% of Arsenal fans would not have started that team, right? If it was Trossard on the left, but Eze in midfield, I could get behind it, fine. But Merino in midfield, man. And I went to the game, I was at the stadium, and you could just sense in the atmosphere. The atmosphere was still good. The fans were still behind the team. But you could just sense there was that little edge missing, which was like, this is the wrong team. And what does he do at halftime? He realised it was wrong. He brings on Eze, takes off Madueke, he brings on Saka, and it's a different game. You know, they're camped on the edge of their box, which if we started the right team, it would have been that from the start of the match. And we essentially wasted 45 minutes of football with the wrong team out there. Like I said, Mikel Arteta, this is on you.
It wasn't really a different game. Saka came on, didn't do anything. Eze was better, obviously. Of course, Eze is going to be better than a defensive midfielder playing in the 10. But really and truly, wasn't that much better. Eze did well for the assist. But the second half wasn't that much better. I'm trying to make it seem like we were ripping Man City apart in the second half. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Yeah, I mean, before the goal, we was extremely frustrating. Before Martinelli came on, we was extremely frustrating. So I don't know what these men are talking about. Just because we had possession doesn't mean that we were doing anything with the possession that we had. These men think controlling the game is just having possession. We were shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We were shit. So I don't know what man talking about. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. You know what I mean? And why can't this manager pick the right lineup? That's all I'm saying. Why can't he pick the right lineup? Yeah, you man are stressed right now. You man ain't understanding what Arteta is doing, but you guys told us to trust the process. Get behind the process. Get behind the squad.
This game royally pissed me off from the moment I saw that terrible, disgusting, shit lineup that Arteta has deployed. Is the reason why we do not get a win today. And argue with a fucking wall. This is going to be the reason why we won't win the league if we fucking continue playing shit like Marino in midfield. How the fuck do you expect Icarus to get any goals when you start Marino, Zubamendi, and fucking Declan Rice? 3 defensive midfielders in basically a midfield. Icarus ain't going to do shit. No one can do shit, bro. And yeah, fucking Madueke was balling out. He's one of the best players on the pitch. He was so direct and he was causing all issues against O'Reilly. And he decides to take him off for a half-hit Saka. I don't get it. And he started Trossard instead of Eze. I swear this fucking Spanish tapas dude is fucking lost his mind. Shout out my boy Martinelli. Doginelli. I believe in you. You're no longer Romanian. You're back to being Brazilian. This guy's a centre forward. Beautiful goal from Eze. He locked the keeper beautifully. Fucking have that. Fuck Haaland too. He's a batsman. Best. Fuck off.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The meltdown has started. The meltdown has started, bruv. The meltdown has started. Like, I'm not even going to analyze anything he just said. Do you know what I mean? Like, big up to Dowd's cousin, innit? That must be Dowd's cousin. I haven't seen Dowd, actually. Has anybody seen Dowd? What happened to we're going to do the treble? What happened to we're going to win the Champions League? What happened to we're going to win the Prem? It's, oh, yeah. I ain't heard anything from Dowd. You know what I'm saying? Anybody seen Dowd? Anybody seen Dowd? Do you know what I'm saying? Anybody seen Dowd? Oh, no. Man, have gone quiet. Okay. Let's continue.
With Man City, because I remember going up there last year. We were 1-0 up. We went down to 10 men. Right? 10 men, remember. We stuck everybody behind the ball to try and get a draw. And they scored.
Yeah.
Was it
2-1 at half time. Trossard gets sent off.
Trossard gets sent off. We stick everybody behind the ball. And they score right at the end.
John Stones, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
That was when, and they throw the ball on Gabriel's head and all that.
Yes.
Right? It was.
Oh, it's nice to see that Robbie is it's nice to see Robbie's happy, you know what I mean? Smiling after that result. That's great, Robbie. You know what I mean? As long as you're getting paid, doesn't matter what happens to this club, as long as you're getting paid, mate. As long as your bank account's growing. It's nice to see that you're happy. Happy that we're gonna win nothing.
Roles reversed today because literally after they scored that goal, which must have been about 15 minutes into the first half, they defended for the whole game. I couldn't believe I was watching Man City.
After they scored that goal, was Doku not running into our box? Was Haaland still not making runs into our box? Did Reinders not make a run into our box? Like, what are we talking about? Robbie's a barefaced liar, bro. Barefaced liar. Barefaced liar. But at the end of the day, you man are talking it's shocking that City are playing defensive football. Shocking that Arsenal are playing defensive football. We used to play the best of football under Wenger. So why are we playing defensive football? We wasn't known for playing this kind of defensive football under Wenger. It's crazy, isn't it? These men always love to cry when it happens to them. But when it's Arteta, it's genius.
Yeah. I was shocked. I've never seen Manchester City so defensive. But I think that's because they know how good this Arsenal team is. They know how good an attacking side it is.
How good is this attacking Arsenal team? The same attacking Arsenal team that almost lost to Man United. The same attacking Arsenal team that was struggling to beat Atletico Bilbao till late into the game. Same amazing Arsenal team that were unable to spring a counter-attack against Liverpool and drop 3 points. Nobody's scared of Arsenal, bro. What are you talking about? They're scared of us. No one's scared, bro. That's why they were attacking us again and again and again and again and again. What are you talking about? They absolutely cooked us in that first half, man. These men are shameless, bro.
And that's why Mikel Arteta got it wrong. He should have went with Eze right from the beginning. Eze's got a great record against Man City. He saw what he done in the FA Cup. So I was shocked by that with Arteta, but at least he changed it around at half-time.
At least he changed it around at half-time. See that narrative now? At least he changed it at half-time. At least we saw him changing it at half-time. Bro, these man, it's the bare minimum. They praise the bare minimum. Let's run this. Let's run this from a Liverpool fan.
Oh, what have we got here? Where are all these Arsenal fans from the last few weeks who've been saying, Liverpool's been scoring the last minute, Liverpool's been giving too much extra time, Liverpool's been lucky, Liverpool's been beating teams by getting last minute winners and getting the refs to help and blah, 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 blah. Well, look what's happened, eh? Arsenal have got a goal in injury time. Are they lucky FC Arsenal now? Because you branded us with that sort of brush. So, are you lucky FC? Were they lucky? Even though they dominated most of the game, were they lucky? Like Liverpool were lucky against Burnley for dominating most of the game? Are you now lucky FC? Or was it a good substitution from Mikel Arteta to bring Marcelli on to get the goal? I say, you're lucky FC. Like you have been calling us. So, it's all right when the shoe's on the other foot, isn't it? Eh? Lucky FC. And all these whinging Arsenal fans from the last few weeks who've been pointing out Liverpool's luck are now going to be saying, what a comeback. We are fucking here. We are going to win this league. I personally cheered when Arsenal scored the goal because that was the best result for Liverpool. 100% the best result for Liverpool. Because now we get to say, Arsenal's 5 points behind and City are 8 points behind. So mind the fucking gap. Mind the fucking gap.
There you go. Can't lie. Man was spitting. I don't know. What's man like Igal saying about this? Yeah, I'm saying, what's man like Rory saying about this? It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how the goalpost gets changed, isn't it? How it gets moved. The guy's spitting nothing but facts after facts after facts. Big up to my man. You know what I mean? Big up to the Liverpool fan, bro. You know what I mean? Let's continue. Let's continue with the excuses and the meltdown within this football club. Let's go.
Arsenal for being too defensive. Did you see that Man City performance? About 30% possession, sat in all game, did absolutely nothing, had one counter-attack with Haaland and scored it. Apart from that, we were all...
See, that's the narrative now. That's the narrative now. Oh, look at the way they were defending and people have a go at us. People have a go because people like you gas it up and then we end up winning nothing. That's the difference. We win nothing playing this style of football. That is the difference. What? Oh, but why is it always criticism when it's us? Why do people criticize when it's us? Look at City. Look at this. Look at that. Look at Liverpool. Look at this. Look at yourselves. You might have gassed up this process. You've gassed up this manager. You've gassed it up that we're gonna be the next Man City and we're gonna dominate the league and all these players are gonna become world class together. So then people are gonna hold you to the way that you gas up the club, the way you gas up this team, the way you gas up this manager. Do you know what I'm saying? When you want to gas up a team, people are gonna say, "Where's the results?" Oh, but what about this? What about? It's always what aboutism. What about this? What about that? What about the fact that we're supposed to be winning the league this season and we're already 5 points behind Liverpool? We're already comfortably behind. What did we do when we was behind Liverpool last season? Did we catch them up? Did we make up the points? Does the way that we're playing football, does it look like this is Premier League winning football? Does it look like we're getting the most out of this team? Does it look like the team is starting to gel? The new signings are starting to gel. And does it look like everything looks all over the place? So as much as you want to be talking about, what about City? What about this? What about that? Nobody cares, innit? Nobody cares. Nobody cares, bro. Do you know what I mean? What aboutism? What about your manager? What about the players that are on the bench that should be starting? What about that? These man always trying to deflect, always trying to deflect blame. Oh, but we get criticism. Oh, but this, yes, criticism is valid when you don't deliver. The criticism is valid. It is warranted. Oh, but what about this? What about that? I'm not hearing it, bro. I'm not hearing it.
All over them, and we just couldn't break them down.
Why couldn't we break them down? Oh, because we didn't want to start Eze. Oh, because we got a defensive midfield. Oh, because we're not playing the right wingers at the right time. Oh, because you man thought because Trossard scored a goal the other day that he's going to be able to do it consistently on the left wing now off of one performance when he's been shit for the last 2 years alongside Martinelli. But it's okay. It's okay. Let's just blame the fact that Man City didn't play into our hands and attack and leave space in behind. And that is the reason why we didn't win, because Man City should be playing into our hands, not our manager figuring it out and making in-game decisions and in-game tactics and tactical adjustments to win the game. Why didn't they open up? Why did they play defensive? What's these man, bro?
1-1. Oh my God, how have we not won that game? How have we not won that game? We started off so well, first 10 minutes, the momentum was up, we were pushing City back, then one counter-attack. They break our press once and Haaland scores. So infuriating, takes all the momentum out of us. Madueke with the only real chance really in the first half. Second half, Eze and Saka come on. Oh my God, the level just went up. Saka was brilliant on the right, causing problems, winning fouls. Eze looked brilliant, was really good to see him in the 10. Then Martinelli came on the left, got his goal in the 93rd minute. Brilliant, so happy for him. Lovely ball over the top by Eze. Brilliant finish by Martinelli. People have a go at Arsenal for being too defensive. Did you?
Okay, now. Everybody's against us, man. Everybody's against us. Oh, everyone's against Arsenal. These men are pathetic, man. They're actually pathetic. Let's continue.
Like, is he deliberately just trying to piss off the fan base, Black? I don't understand. What is the point of spending money on creativity if you don't want to use it? I mean, he's gone with this same midfield three today. And look, if we win, I'll be happy, of course. People might end up laughing at the video saying, look, that's why you should wait. He's the manager. I don't give a damn. It's their 10. He's played this midfield three against Liverpool. We lost. We were slow in the middle. There was no creativity. He played that same midfield three against Athletic Club. And they're not that great. And I know we end up winning the game, but if you watch with your eyes, it was slow. The creativity was not there. And then you have the actual number 10 that's been playing on the left-hand side. And you decide you're going to bench him. It doesn't even make sense.
They're waking up. They're waking up to this scam. This Arteta, bro, he's a pyramid scam. You know, pyramid scams, you need to get new people, and then those people fund the money, and it's all based on getting more people, but there's not really money being made. They're just getting new people, and they're paying these fees, and all. In the end, you get no more employees, you get no more extra people coming in, spending money. All of a sudden, a pyramid scam, it falls apart. This is what this is. It's a pyramid scam. It's a pyramid scam. As soon as they stop spending the money, and say, nah, Mikel, you got to get the most out of Martinelli, Trossard on a consistent basis. You got to do this, you got to do that. It's all done out here. The only thing that saved this manager is the fact that we continue to replace his fuck-ups. Replacing Fabi Vieira, replacing flipping Trusty, Carl Hein, do you know what I'm saying? Ramsdale, Zinchenko, Nuntavaj, keeping Nketiah, keeping Reece Nelson. All these bums, bro. Fabi, all these bums, bro. We keep replacing it. As soon as the money dries up, trust me, this guy tactically cannot figure it out. He's done out here, bro. He's done out here. The spending power of Arsenal Football Club to spend £1 billion in 6 years is the only reason this guy's in a job. If he was at a smaller club, he would have been exposed already. If he was at Spurs, well, when they go and get a player, yeah, I mean, Ndombele and players like that, you have to make it work. You can't just get a player, do you know what I mean, for 50, 60. If it doesn't work within a year, replace him again, doing this and that. He would have been exposed at Spurs. This manager would have been exposed at Spurs because he wouldn't have had the money to keep replacing his fuck ups, bro. That's the reality. That's the reality, bro. Because tactically, he's bringing nothing, and he's not developing any of the players. Players are all looking worse. Declan Rice looking worse. All of them looking worse. Trossard has regressed under this manager. Even Martinelli's regressed under this manager. Odegaard's regressed under this manager. All of them regressed under this manager. It's crazy. And Eze, we're seeing Eze regress under this manager. not getting selected on a consistent basis, playing out of position. This manager's a fraud. He's an absolute fraud.
Trossard's been brilliant coming off the bench. Keep the same method, rude boy. Like, for me, Marino should either be starting instead of Gyökeres or coming off the bench, yeah, and having impact, yeah, when the midfield is like this. Or, unless you're going to play Marino as a box-to-box and have a number 10. But playing Marino with Rice and Zubimendi just shows the intent of Arteta. He's playing for a draw, blood, and hoping for maybe a corner or something for us to win. Like I said, we might win the game, and I hope we do win the game. I'll be delighted if we win. But this is his method now. Against any decent side, he's going with that midfield free, blood. Is this brother man?
Crazy. This is what this is our tactics, bro. We went from long throw-ins against PSG to long throw-ins against Liverpool and playing 3 defensive midfielders. Absolutely crazy. Let's continue.
That's how he's going to look at it.
Listen, do you think he looked at when Spurs, I asked someone this earlier, when Spurs played them, they did actually go with three defensive midfielders, didn't they, Spurs, in that game, and they got a load of joy. I'm just saying.
Right, all right, that's fair.
And they got a lot of joy.
Right, and if he's looking at Spurs, I don't want him as manager of Arsenal Football Club then. If that's the way, like, you know what I mean? I don't want...
Facts. If he's looking at what Spurs is doing and trying to apply it to Arsenal, I don't want him at Arsenal as manager anyway. Exactly. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Here, if that's how he's going to look at it. We have got much better players than Spurs. We've got much better players to go defensive all the time. I've watched Everton put up more of a performance at Anfield than we did last week when we went up there. I'm sorry, like, we've got all those attacking options. It's great having a bench like that, like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, look at all the attacking options on there. You cannot, no one can come on here and defend that starting 11, right, a home game against any team. Right, any team.
Yeah, I mean, crazy. Brighton had no problem in dealing with them, but now all of a sudden, but what about, it's always whatism. It's always about, yeah, but what if he was trying to copy Spurs? Why is it that people have a different way of looking at the game when Arsenal's defending, but when Man City's defending, why are they not getting the same criticism? Oh, what, bro? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. This is why Deji calls us the spicy Spurs, bro. We're saying, what if, but flipping Spurs did it? Why can't we do it? That's what we're doing. We now want to be compared to Spurs. Madness, absolute madness.
Man City won, but this game started and finished with the team lineup. From the moment I seen the team lineup, I was not happy. And you guys seen my previous video. I was not happy with the team lineup. I was just hoping and praying that this was gonna work. But Man City,
you're not happy, Agal. But you told us that you were happy with Madueke. You weren't happy with Madueke, but then you was happy with Madueke. So why are you not happy with the team lineup? Didn't you say you were a lot happier, Agal, that we got Madueke because we went and got Eze and we got Gyökeres? Now you're not happy. What happened to I remember when you told me the way that we're going to play in the season, we've not exposed in pre-season the way we're going to play because the manager wants to shock the Premier League team. So we're not going to expose in pre-season the way we're going to play in the league. Is this what you meant? 3 DMs in the midfield? Is this what you was referring to? Was this the tactical god that you was referring to? 3 defensive midfielders in the midfield. That's what we're doing, yeah? And now you're not happy, Agal. Now you're not happy. Now you're raging. Okay.
City took an early lead, and the defending on the counter from Erling Haaland's goal was terrible. Saliba, you got caught for dead. Gabriel was too far up, and Reinders gets Erling Haaland with the opening goal. And from there, Pep Guardiola switched with Arteta today. He was the one that was defensive. He was the one that was asking for long throws. He was the one that gave up possession. And fair.
You see? But they were always defending. But they wasn't attacking enough. Why didn't they open up? Why didn't they? These men are always crying, bro.
I have not seen a team do this to Manchester City. They basically said they were going to try to get out of there with a 1-0 victory. Mikel Arteta, you only have yourself to blame and you have to fix it. What does he do? At halftime, he makes a change. You should have started the game with Saka. You should have started the game with Eberechi Eze. But it took half the game for you to realize you made a mistake. And also, I don't even know if Saka would have came on if it wasn't for Madueke apparently getting injured. Another injury, for God's sakes. Just like
Another injury, for God's sake. That's your manager. That's your manager, just like he did to Timber, just like he did to Ben White, Odegaard, Saka. Yeah, I'm saying Havertz. That's your manager, bro. Another injury, bro. Another injury. Playing players injured. That's what we're doing. Playing players injured.
It took half the game for you to realize you made a mistake. And also, I don't even know if Saka would have came on if it wasn't for Madueke apparently getting injured. Another injury, for God's sakes, just like what we need right now. You know something? The game turned on the dime. The moment Saka and Eberechi, as they came on, they were dictating, they were controlling, they were doing everything. And the game was running through them. I really enjoyed that part of the game. But you know something? Man City, they didn't have to do anything. Man City at that point just had the rest of the team behind the ball, just trying to defend for their lives. And thank God for Eberechi Eze's pass and Martinelli's finish to at least salvage a point from this game in the 93rd minute. We could have easily lost this game. Honestly, Arteta needs to change the style. He needs to be more direct. He needs to be more attacking. The team from the beginning was the mistake. But you know what? We salvaged something today. And that's 1 point gained, not 2 points lost. I'll keep it real.
1 point. That's 1 point gained, not 2 points lost. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It's 2 points dropped. Look at these guys, bro. I swear. Guys, it's 1 point gained, not 2 points dropped. No, there was 3 points up for grabs at the start of the game. We dropped 2 and we got a point for the draw. That's it. That's it. There's no way of spinning it. Nah. But we got a point. Bro, these man. I don't even know, man. I don't even know why you're questioning your tactical genius. You called him a genius. I don't know why you're questioning your tactical genius. You know what I'm saying? This man's a joker. Bro, Egal, you're a joker, bro. You're an absolute joker.
I never want to see this midfield start another game in the Premier League. Simple. And I never want to see this front three start a game again either. No fault of Madueke. He was actually the best out of the three. Trossard was decent at times. Gyökeres, he needs to get his act together also. But just the lack of creativity is visible and evident. Arteta, you dropped us 2 points today. And luckily, your substitution saved us one.
So you just said it was a point gain, not 2 points dropped. And now you just said, Arteta, you cost us 2 points today. So were the points dropped or what was it? I thought that there wasn't 2 points. This guy don't make no sense, bro. This guy don't make no sense. This guy don't make no sense. Man, you just finished saying it was a point gain, not 2 dropped. And then you said, Arteta, you cost us 2 points. Egal. Bro, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. Let's just go back. Let's just go back, bro. Let's just go back. Listen carefully to the tactical analysis by man like Egal.
They didn't have to do anything. Man City at that point just had the rest of the team behind the ball, just trying to defend for their lives. And thank God for Eberechi Eze's pass and Martinelli's finish to at least salvage a point from this game in the 93rd minute. We could have easily lost this game. Honestly, Arteta needs to change the style. He needs to be more direct. He needs to be more attacking. The team from the beginning was the mistake. But you know what? We salvaged something today. And that's 1 point gained, not 2 points lost. I'll keep it real. I never want to see this midfield start another game in the Premier League. Simple. And I never want to see this front three start a game again either. No fault of Madueke. He was actually the best out of the three. Trossard was decent at times. Gyökeres, he needs to get his act together also. But just the lack of creativity is visible and evident. Arteta, you dropped us 2 points today. And luckily, your substitution saved us 1 point.
This guy, man. This guy. I swear down. This club loves fans like that, bro. They love him. Let's run this.
City were embarrassing today, playing so defensively. Like, no big Premier League team should play that defensively, just trying to score goals from set pieces, from corners, playing 8 across the back line, just being so physical that the opposition can't play good football. It's well out of order. I don't know where Pep Guardiola got that from. He's an embarrassing manager. He never tries to play good football. Really bad. Absolutely hilarious today that the master became the apprentice and Pep Guardiola played Mikel Arteta ball to get a result at the Emirates, and it's so nearly turned into one of the most hilarious wins of all time. If it wasn't just for a bad bit of defending right at the end there where they tried to play offside when he should have carried on playing deep. Learn something there, Man City defence. You play more like Arteta, you will be Arteta. And watching the Arsenal fans, both in the stadium and in the pub I was watching at, get more frustrated as they saw what it was like to play against a team who defend as boringly as them, Oh my God, hilarious. I just wish Man City had managed to see it through. And look at this, Man City's possession during the game, 32.8%. So Arteta-y. Honestly, the whole performance was just Mikel Arteta through and through. Well done, Guardiola. Winding up all of the Arsenal fans and the players, and in the end, nearly getting the result. And a brilliant Tottenham content creator called Ben Bowman talked about how Victor Gyökeres runs like he's wearing jeans. Oh my God, he was appalling today. Wasn't even in the game. And I thought he was the player who'd been brought in to score the goals against deep block teams to win those games. Well, that was the deepest block team that Arsenal will ever play against today, and Gyökeres was average. Hilarious game, 1-1, Spurs up in third place in the league, loving it.
Even Spurs are laughing at us, bro. Even Spurs are laughing at us, but they're still telling us trust the process. It's mad. Mad.
He's been starting with that midfield.
Because he's playing not to lose. You cannot win the Premier League like that. You have to be brave. If you don't brave, you will never win Jack. And you have to understand with the manager. Yeah? You're not going to. The next thing again, you have a player who's dying to play for Arsenal in Eze. And for the love of Christ, you put Eze on the bench. When I see it, I'm a TikTok, I say I feel like I've been molested. That's how I feel. No, honestly, I feel like I've been molested. I feel dirty. Why did you start Eze in a game like this? No attacking player. Robbie, if we continue like this, yeah, Mikel Arteta going down, and him have a super team, and he's gonna take down the team with him. We go to Liverpool, Anfield. People say, no, what? He went there for strength in midfield. I didn't believe in that. In no football match, you have to have a creator, because you have a number 9 who's looking to feed off somebody. Gyökeres is not going to score, because Gyökeres is not the player like a Hurricane who's going to drop deep. We don't need it. We need a bind to drop deep. And this is why I like Kyle Havertz, because I'm telling you right now, as soon as Kyle Havertz fit, he's going to be back in the team. He's going to drop Gyökeres.
Yeah, he's definitely going to drop Gyökeres to play Kyle Havertz, 100%. 100%. That's soon come. Soon come. And he's going to use the 3 defensive midfielders, yeah, to also bring back Odegaard. Then he'll be like, see, the creative spark's not here. When the creative spark's not here, he ain't going to play Eze in the 10. He's going to be like, this is why, well, you guys were moaning, saying that I was playing 3 defensive midfielders. Instead of playing Eze in the 10, he'll go back to playing Odegaard in the 10. He's going to use this to justify playing Odegaard and to justify playing Kai Havertz back into the team and say, well, we was more balanced. People were questioning me. People were it's all bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? It's all bullshit, bro. It's all bullshit. Big up to Yardman, man. Cooking.
And it's not Gyökeres fault, because Gyökeres needs somebody to play off for. Ask Belgium. I was saying to Belgium, look at Gyökeres. Him always turn halfway, looking that way and that way, because him just need the ball to play over. Give him something to run on. That's what Martinelli do. At 3 years now, I've been telling you, play Martinelli through the middle. Am I lying? I've been telling you that. And what happened? 2 goals come from Martinelli where? Through the middle. That's where the guy can play. Yeah, don't play the guy on the wing. Do you think?
As always, Yardman spitting. Big up to Yardman. Make sure you're subscribing to Yardman TV. You know what I mean? Let's continue.
Told me everything I need to know about Arteta today. It was coward. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. We can give a lot of credit to Arteta in the way he's kind of almost built this football club from where it was here to now. He has to be given some sort of credit for that. But I'm sorry, that is cowardly tactics from Arteta, bro. Because that game should not be 1-1. Yes, the circumstances are that you've rescued a point in a position where it looked like Man City were getting off free. But at phase 6 or 7, after being there for 6 years, after being in a title race for 3 or 4 years, is that the final form of Arteta? Is that what now he's producing? Is that the mentality we need to be bringing? It all starts from the off, bro. Because City are not that City of old, bro. They're not great. Look at the fullbacks. Look at defensively. This was literally all in Arteta's hand, and he blew it and he balled it.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. The rivals can see clearly what's going wrong, but most of this fan base can't. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely a joke. Absolutely a joke. Big up to Saeed. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to Saeed, man. I don't know when things are going to change at Arsenal, man. I don't know, man. I might be dead by the time this club gets its act together. Honestly, Theo Walcott also came out and had his say as well. Let's get into that.
Completely lackluster game for Arsenal the first half, particularly. It really was. It was not Arsenal we're used to, and it was really a bit of a surprise, the lineup as well, which surprised a few people. For me, when you sign a player like Eze, the game changers, we just call them, whatever you want to call these guys, fans want to see these players play. They want to play these big games. They want to see people actually be able to take risks, and I feel like
you see, Theo Walcott, bro. Man seen like Santi Cazorla, man seen Matt Haleb, man seen flipping Fabregas, man seen ballers at this team. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we got the ballers and we're not utilizing them. We're not utilizing them. You know what I'm saying? Facts guru, watch them cuss out Walcott now. What does Walcott know? What does Walcott know? Do you know what I'm saying? What does Walcott know?
in these games, if you want to get results, you have to be able to take those risks. And at this moment in time, Arsenal aren't doing that. I was just disappointed in Eze's part, actually, not to actually play, to be honest, in the starting lineup. And I think obviously it changed in half-time, didn't they, bring them on.
What is the point going into the window and addressing the attack and then coming to your home ground and sitting back? Did you see Pep at the end of the game? 5-5-0, no striker on the pitch. Haaland off, midfielders, defenders. Pep knew, I can't lose 3 of my opening 5. I could be in a mess. So we should have turned up here today. We beat them 5-1 at home last season. We should have said, yo, Pep's under a lot of pressure. We can ease them slightly out of the title race. Not completely, but put Pep under a lot of pressure. When every Arsenal fan saw the lineup, you went, your shoulders dropped a little bit. He said, what? Eze, bro. We all said, you know, I'm right, he done that thing, and Eze crossed his legs, let it all work out. Oh my God, I'm going to buy the shirt. Eze 10. What, to bench him in the biggest home game so far? Benching him for what? Odegaard's out. Perfect opportunity to put him in the 10. You don't play him. Because to me, Arteta doesn't want to drop Odegaard. He's one of his favourites. He's the captain. He knows if Eze comes in today and balls out,
you think that's the reason?
Yeah, I do. Waneri, bro, against Leeds, comes on, we win 5-0, plays well. Drop the next game, doesn't come on. Forest, same thing, doesn't play again. I know Odegaard got injured last season for 7 weeks, and Waneri never got a kick. He played on the right when Saka came.
So you think it's favouritism from...
I do.
Big up to Curtis. Big up to Curtis. Straight facts. Straight facts. We've been calling out the favouritism with this manager. Been calling it out. Been calling out how many players put in good performances, he don't play them. Do you know what I'm saying? Been calling it out. Eze gets an assist against Forest. Where's his reward? Been calling it out. Yeah, I mean, so big up to Curtis, man. You know what I'm saying? Been calling it out. It is favoritism. It is favoritism. It's crazy. And Robbie's trying to answer, is it favoritism? Then what is it then? If a player's performing, what is it then if it's not favoritism? It's crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. But that's what it is with this manager, man. That's what it is with this manager. It's crazy, bro. I don't know where this club is going. The excuses from the press conference, if you're not seeing that video last night at midnight, I just can't believe the arrogance of this manager, the way that he didn't want to answer questions about the 3 DMs, the way he was ducking questions, just the sheer arrogance of it. Like, it's like there's no need for it. There's no need for that level of arrogance, bro. If you believe in what you're doing, then you should be able to explain it to the fans, because you're going to have to explain it to the players, and the players look as lost as the fans. Let's be real. The players look as confused as the fans. And this manager doesn't want to explain why we're playing 3 DMs, doesn't want to explain why we're starting Martinelli. Trossard on the left. Isn't explaining what the idea is to get Gyökeres in the game. Isn't explaining why players that are in form are not playing. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. All I can see is arrogance, pure arrogance. And feeling like I don't have to justify myself. Do you know what I mean? He's kind of doing he's doing the Ruben Amorim thing. Like, if the ownership want to get rid of me, they can get rid of me. I ain't going nowhere. It's beyond the joke, man. It's beyond the joke. You know what I'm saying? Big up, bro. It's beyond the joke. It's actually beyond the joke. I'm not seeing this guy learning from his mistakes. We've been calling out this manager not being able to learn from his mistakes for a long time. For a long time. Do you know what I mean? I didn't even want Madueke to start. The fact that he was flipping injured and you still started him, like, it's actually mad. Like, this manager just doesn't understand the consequences. Like, because Saliba's come back into the team, he's like, oh, it's okay. Saliba he could aggravate that injury again. Like, you played Saliba injured, like you played Madueke injured in yesterday's game. That injury might not. I don't even believe that the injuries are even. Like, I don't even think Saliba is even 100%. I don't even believe he's 100%. Because this manager's spoken so many times about if players can manage the pain. Why would players need to manage the pain if they're back fully fit? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, he talks about, oh, you know, when he's asked about certain players, when Saliba's been out, when Saka's been out, and stuff, oh, if they can manage the pain, why do they need to manage the pain? Why would you need to manage the pain for something that's fully healed, for an injury that's healed? You can ease them back into full-time, you know, getting back into the game if they've been out for a couple of weeks and they're trying to get back into form and get back up, you know, in pace with the league. But managing pain. I've never seen a manager that keeps talking about managing injury, managing pain, or playing players continuously leaving timber on when they're injured. Starting players that you know are injured in Saliba and Madueke. Not protecting players that have been out for a long time. And then they're getting re-injured like Odegaard. I don't understand it, bro. If he was able to rush back Havertz, he'd rush Havertz back, man. He'd rush him back. It's honestly beyond the joke. It's beyond the joke. And all we get is I don't need to justify my substitutions. I don't need to justify what I'm doing. I'm not hearing it, man. I'm not hearing it. You know what I'm saying? What are you saying, Sam, bro?
What are you saying, my bro? You good?
Same more crap with this club, bro. Same more.
Bro, but you know what it is? And also, I was flying back from Madrid. Yeah, I was at Brussels airport. Did you get me? Obviously, I came back from the Madrid game. What a game, by the way. Then, bro, we sat there, me and my old man, and it was like, "Yo, Sam, have you seen the team news?" The Arsenal player. I was like, "What is it?" Because I genuinely thought he was going to start. What was it, Eze or one of these, man? What did my man do on side? My man told me, "Oh yeah, Sam, he's playing the same back three." He's a Liverpool fan, by the way. My old man, he's a Liverpool fan also. He told me, "Yo, Sam, this game has got a draw or a loss written all over Arsenal." I was like, "Why?" He played the same three DMs, bro. I had my glasses on again, bro. I took them off. I looked at the team sheet. I was like, this guy is the most coward manager I have seen in my life. In my life. He's like, bro, look at this Northside. Eze, Max Dowman, Ethan on the bench. On the bench.
No, Dowman wasn't on the bench.
Okay, no Max Dowman, but still. He could have still called him up, but he didn't
He
even do
wouldn't
that.
have played him even if he was on the bench.
Nah, but also, he's got all of these players to pick from. And what does my man do? Oh, let's put Mikel Merino there. And then let's put in a half-fit Martin Odegaard when he's fit. Bro, the guy's a scumbag. Yeah. Guy's an absolute scumbag, man. Listen, also, I keep telling you, bro. Here's the thing. You've got a good team. You've actually got a very good team. I'm not even disrespecting your personnel anymore. Yeah? But that geezer is literally holding you, man, back. And, bro, as long as he's there, bro, I'm not going to lie, also, I'm not trying to be disrespectful towards your club, mate, but I can't take you last serious as long as he's there, bro. I can't. I can't, mate. And I'm not even trying to I'm not even trying to disrespect you lot now, but
no
I'm
one
being
here is
serious.
doubting you. No one here is gonna doubt you.
Yeah, and again, I'm not. And this is not me trying to disrespect you, man, in any way, shape, or form. But bro, I can't. Like, bro, how are we supposed to take you, man, serious when my man keeps doing that, bro? How can you still play the same way you're playing with all those players there? And why? And also, why was Saliba still playing? Why was he playing? What are you telling me that guy's not on adrenaline now in that game? How quickly my man got back? Bro, guy's a scumbag, mate. Absolute scumbag.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. What are you saying, Guru, man?
I don't know, dude. Where do I start? You've basically said everything that needs to be said, but bro, what I don't understand is the ego of this manager, you know, because when he was asked about the DMs that he started, the 3 DMs that he started, or sorry, the 3 midfielders that he started, he said, I don't have time for that. What do you mean by that? What do you actually mean by that? What do you mean I don't got time for that? Would you rather answer questions about Win the Dog then? Makes no sense to me, man. It makes no sense. So this guy doesn't want to answer the real questions, but he would rather get questions like, "Oh, but how is Calafiori's hair doing?" Like, what is with this guy, bro? What is with this guy? Because he clearly got it wrong because he changed Marino right at. When have we seen Arteta do a double substitution? Beginning of the second half. Never. Never have we seen Arteta do a double sub start of the second half. So he
My man
clearly
is
got
not a
it
good
wrong.
man. His man management dog shit, group. It's dog shit. And look at this as well. And look at this as well. That question that you asked, why can't you answer the question, bro? I keep telling you, the guy is an absolute scum. He's actually so unlikable. Even as a rival, it's so unlikable. I mean, it's funny because he's just destroying you, man. So from a neutral or comedy stance point of view, it's funny. But bro, the guy is actually so unlikable. It's actually crazy. The guy is so rude. And here's the thing. When these journalists, yeah, when they actually ask him a proper good question, yeah,
They're
have
out.
you two realized this? As soon as they do, what happens? My man starts being rude, arrogant, and don't even answer it properly. Have you guys
Bro,
realized
not
that?
even that. Not even that. That reporter is not going to be there the second time.
No, of course he's
I'm
not.
just telling
That,
you
bro,
right now.
He's asking a serious question about the sweet midfield, which was a very good question. Whoever asked that, fair play, because it's not, you don't hear them ask these proper questions often. So when they do ask him that question, my man then sits there and goes, "Oh, we're going to be here for a long time." Well, cool, no problem. Answer the question, mate. Yeah, bro, it's your job. You're supposed to answer these questions. Do you get me? When you keep sitting there ignoring it, not listening, and all that stuff, yeah, and then you're being disrespectful and rude. It's like, bro, who do you think you are being disrespectful like this, mate? Do you
Bro,
get me?
that's
Listen,
the thing. That the ego is what will get this guy. And regardless
Yeah.
of what job he gets next, he will keep being this way. He thinks he's like Jose Mourinho or a Pep Guardiola where you can answer the press however the fuck you want to. Brother, you won one FA Cup. Get that through your head. You haven't won fuck all. You've won one FA Cup. That's all you won in your entire career.
No, but remember though, you remember you gained the point. You didn't drop 2 points. According to me. Oh no, sir! When he said that, bro, I was dying, bro. I was dying when I heard that,
Bro, and then he had the audacity to say, "Oh, but no one asked me this question when I fielded the same three against Bilbao." Bro, I was asking the questions. All kinds of fans were asking the questions. What are you talking about?
No, do you know why? Bro, if I was a journalist, I would have just told him straight up, bro. Of course, no one's gonna ask you that because you won the game, bro. And I would have told them another thing as well. Okay, cool. So they didn't ask you that question then. Cool. If they're asking, look at this. If they're asking that question then, do you think he would have still answered? No.
No.
He still wouldn't have given an answer. So what's the point, mate? Yeah, you're getting paid to do your job. Yeah. So when they ask these questions, mate, yeah, which the public wants to know, answer it. Answer it, because you're quick to answer.
That's why you get paid $16 million a year, man.
Yeah,
Sorry,
bro.
pounds.
Guy's a scumbag, man. He's an absolute
Yeah, no,
scumbag,
he
and bro.
is.
I'm not even,
And-
and I'm
but
not
you
even
know-
an
you-
Arsenal fan. But bro, he's
Bro,
a scumbag.
the one thing I can take out of this game, I'm sure Sam also knows, but North, you know Lee Judges, right? He was fuming, bro, and he was at the ground, right? And he's like, even some of the biggest Arteta in friends that he has were asking the same questions. They were like, "Yo, why is this?
Did you see Hugo?
Fielding this midfield?"
Did you see Hugo? Yeah, the guy that went on the Arsenal roundabout, yeah, who's been the biggest Arteta in fan, yeah, but now has had enough. Also, do you remember him?
Nah,
Yeah, Nah, bro, I think you were on there. I think you were on there as well. Then Hugo was there. There's a guy. He's been saying King Arteta, all that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, him, bro. Bro, he was fuming. He was fuming, bro. Even he's had enough. Do you get me?
Bro, so
when people like him, it's like, bro,
Were we right all along? I don't care to be right,
It's too late, though. Like, that's the problem. Like,
yeah,
Burton's
it
kind
is.
of saying
It's too late, bro. And this is the thing also. The longer you man keep him, Groot, do you know what's gonna happen? The longer you man keep it, he's going to keep injuring these players, flog them to death. So the next manager that gets these players, half of them are going to be so injured that you can't even rely on them anymore. That's what I'm saying, bro. Guy's a scumbag, man. He's a career-ending manager as well. Absolute scumbag, this guy. He's an absolute
100%.
scumbag. He's a disgrace. He's
Bro,
a disgrace, mate.
Saka at his peak could have been the best player in the world, right? I don't think he can get there anymore because of this manager. Because he's run him to the ground now.
I don't know, man. This guy, bro. The thing is, he doesn't try anything that tactically improves us, bro.
Nah.
Like, all he ever does, is try to defensively shore us up. That's the only changes that he makes. Is to try and shore us up
Because he's still got PTSD. He's got PTSD from that 4-1 loss to City. You get me? When they won the treble, he's got PTSD from that game also.
Bro, it's not just that is a contributing factor, right? But it's not even just that. I think he focuses so much on defense that there are no ideas in this team anymore. And like the one thing that pissed me off yesterday, the biggest thing that pissed me off yesterday, in the first half especially, is that Trossard was drifting inwards, right, as the left winger, but this guy had the audacity to call out Eze in the last game to stick to the wing. What kind of shit is this? Clearly, it's some kind of favoritism that's going on, like Curtis said, man. 100% that's why he doesn't want to play Eze in the midfield. 100% that's why he doesn't want to play in the midfield.
He said in his press conference that he's going to try Eze on the left. He can play on the right. He can play in the middle. He can play in multiple positions. And it's like
he'll never do that, though. He'll never do that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The guy's a scumbag, man. He's a scumbag.
He'll do it, but he'll play them in the wrong positions. What doesn't make sense here is you play a high line, but you want to be conservative. You want Gabriel being your deep line playmaker. Why is Gabriel playing in the 10? Why is he playing in the 8? Your centre back.
Why is he playing in the midfield even at all?
Our left-hand side of our defense is already weak because it's all defense first, but then you're playing one of our worst left backs at left back. But
He's not even a left back. He's not even a left back, also. He's a centre back.
He's not.
He's playing everyone, bro. Guy's a scumbag, mate. Honestly. Yeah, the longer he's there, bro, you're just gonna keep falling back, bro. The guy's an absolute scumbag, mate. He might be one of the worst managers I've ever seen in football history, ever.
Look, I speak for myself when I say this. Maybe North agrees with this or not. Look, we know he's a trash-ass manager, right? But I still want to see my team win any chance they play a game. And I still want them to win everything that we can. But I just don't think this guy can do it, man.
No, of course he
can't do it. Obviously, when I watch the game, I'm not like, oh, fuck Arteta, right? Like, I take that out of my mind. But I can't. When he feels the lineup like that, and then even the people who are Arteta in are like, yo, what is this guy doing? What is this guy?
What did you think when you saw that lineup? What did you two think when you saw that lineup?
I was like, well, we're gonna lose this game.
Yeah.
North, what about you?
Yeah, I said bare minimum we'll get a draw. Bare minimum. Because we're not even gonna try and take the
talking
game
about the draw. Talking about that. Did you see the way your players and your manager was celebrating?
Let's not start with that, because that wound me up too. Because how is Martinelli taking a minute to celebrate? Just get the ball out of the back of the net and run, dude. And run. And don't get me started about that.
It summed up the whole
Don't
mentality.
get me started about that absolute C word, Bernardo Silva. Oh my God, I hate that guy. North, I know you're Portuguese, bro. Sorry, but every single Portuguese player is such an absolute. It's amazing to me. It's just it's just in their DNA or what? I don't understand what it is, but oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh my days. There's something in the DNA, bro. I don't know what it is.
Nah, big up to CR7. Nah, bro, the way you man was celebrating, bro, I can't lie. The way you guys were celebrating, I can't lie, bro. For me, that sums up the whole mentality. It summed up everything for me. When I saw the way you guys were celebrating, I was like, yeah, these.
Bro, as soon as we scored, I was clapping and I was happy, right? And then I saw this guy fucking knee sliding and shit, and I was like, I was mad again. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Go get the ball. Let's score. Like we got
You
5
want to know
minutes
something
left. What
funny?
is this?
Here,
What
I'll
is
give
this?
a very, very quick comparison. North, I was at the Real Madrid Espanyol game, yeah? I was at the game. First time in a while I've been back to the Bernabeu. Bro, the first 20 minutes was dead. Do you know what happened in the minute of, what is it, 19 or something? Because it was dead. Bro, people started to boo North. People were starting to boo the team. Do you get me? Oh, and what happened was like 2 minutes later, bang, goal. And then it all started to go down. You lot get an equalizer when you need to win these games. Let's be honest, North. It's at your ground, yeah? You need to win these games, North, yeah? What does my man do, North? Oh, let's run into the crowd and let's start celebrating. And the manager as well. No accountability whatsoever. Yeah? Scumbag, mate. He's a scumbag. All of them. All of them, mate. But it is what it is, man. If you're a loser, you're a loser. There's nothing more you can do about it.
It's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. Like,
look at North. He's deflated. Look at him.
Well, how could you not be?
Now I'm
man?
going to be doing like loads more streams. Yeah, it's difficult, bro, to continue speaking about this club when you don't see any progression. You just see the same old nonsense. And you know what it is as well with this fan base. Yeah, it's like 80% of the people calling it out will all be back on board if we beat Port Vale. If we go and beat Newcastle, all of a sudden they're going to be like, yeah, we're back. There's no consistency. People ask for consistency of this manager. There's no consistency within this fan base. They don't consistently call for better. Do you know what I mean? And that is the problem, because all the people that are complaining, and Guru, you know this, all the people complaining are the people that say, when we win games and we're telling you that there's problems within the team and we're calling out these issues that then bite us in the ass, tell us, why were you moaning, Guru? We beat Man United. Why are you moaning, Guru? We beat Atletico Bilbao. Why are you moaning? We won the game. We got super subs. Now all of a sudden they're moaning. Bro, this is what happens when you judge what you see in front of you. There are things that you can praise. The two subs against Athletic Bilbao. Yes, you say Martinelli comes off the bench, Trossard comes off the bench. Big up to them. They impacted the game. They did their job. That is an isolated situation. The rest of the team was not playing well, which is why we needed them to come off the bench and impact the game like that. We wasn't playing well. The midfield wasn't gelling. It wasn't doing well. It was doing the same crap we did against Liverpool. But then Arsenal fans will take that, oh, but we scored the goal. Why are you moaning? But you know why we're moaning? For days like this, dropping points again. This is why, because you can understand that certain things in football will catch up to you. Bad form, bad team selection, late substitutions, relying on set pieces, dark arts. These things alone, they're supposed to be, some of them, like dark arts and set pieces, they're additions to your main structure and the way that you want to play. They're additions. It's like going to a restaurant and eating starters and saying I'm full. You don't go to a restaurant, eat starter and go, I'm gone. No, there's the mains, bro. It's an addition to the dish. You got a drink, you got starters.
But he's using corners as his main thing. This is the issue.
He's using the starters you get in a restaurant and saying this is our main dish. It's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And the thing is, he's ruining the one thing that's the most consistent about this team, Guru. Yeah? He's ruining that. Our defense is getting opened up because of his style of play with the high line and consistently playing with Calafiori. How many people are telling us, Guru? Yeah? And I'll let you go. How many people are telling us, why do you not want Calafiori dropped? He hasn't put a foot wrong. Well, guess what? He did for Man City, like we told you. He's gonna catch up. We've seen this with Kivior. You man were telling us, yeah, but look at what Kivior's doing. He's got a good run of games. Bro, this is why we judge players over a long period of time and not a short period of time of 2-3 games and say, oh, but they should keep their play because they're playing what? No. When we've seen a player consistently be inconsistent, do not play them against teams like Man City and teams that have got a good attack. Do not do that. How many times have we seen, because Calafiori is always touching Trossard on the left-hand side and playing like a winger, he's exposing Gabriel. He's having to go to the left-hand side. The high line is then putting Gabriel in a position where he can get burnt by Haaland. This is, bro, we're not paid £15 million to figure this out. You're exposing the good defense that is the baseline of everything that you want to do. You're interrupting that structure because you want to take away creativity from the midfield. Instead of getting Gabriel to be in the number 10 role, why not just play Eze? Instead of making him push so high up to the fact that we've got a gaping hole in the midfield? Why not tell the 2 DMs? We played 3. You can't tell 2 of them to drop back and cover the spaces, and one of them to man mark Haaland that is always looking for runs in behind our defense, and we're leaving a gaping hole. You can't do that. Why can't he make these tactical decisions, bro? It's a joke, man.
Bro, it's because the thing that will be the end of this manager is his ego, and he thinks he's always right. And I guarantee you, he will start the same 3 midfield again against Newcastle. People were going mad in all kinds of group chats. They were like, "Oh, bro, what about this midfield?" I'm like, "Do you guys not see who's on the left and who's been ignored out of the team?" I already knew, like, in my mind, like, I wasn't even that, like, I was mad, but I wasn't even that mad because I knew he was going to start these 3. But to not have Eze on the pitch is absolutely criminal. To put Trossard in there when you know he's better coming off the bench. To not have Eze in there, insane. But that's not even my main point. My main point is a lot of people last night said, "Oh, but we dominated the game, guys." Dominate how? In possession. Possession does not equal domination, guys. What did we do with the ball? You know the top 3 teams in the Premier League this season, 5 game weeks in? It's Liverpool, Chelsea, and Aston Villa. Aston Villa is 3rd. What have they done? They've scored 1 goal. They've scored 1 goal. Possession does not mean everything. It's what you do with that possession. It's what you do with that ball. We do not create chances. As Cody used to say, bro, Marino, he turns slower than milk. Like, what do you call it? Churned milk. Bro, it was insane. There were so many times he had the chance to pass it to either Gyökeres, get it long to Madueke, get it across to Trossard. He did none of those. You know what he did instead? He turned around. It took him about 30 minutes to fucking turn around, but he turned around and he passed it back to Saliba or Gabriel. Insane. Insane. I do not want to see Marino ever on the pitch unless Havertz, Gyökeres are injured and he's playing in the 9. That's it. I do not want to see him in the pitch again. And this manager needs to. We know he won't, but he needs to sort out how we attack, because the way we attack is way too slow. It's way too slow. And you see the one goal that came out of that game was from a quick pass from Ez.
Yeah.
Long ball from the top. Pinpoint, by the way. That was an amazing assist. Great finish, by the way, as well. Like, I know we all beat up on Nelly and stuff, but that was a great finish. But bro, this can't go on forever.
Bro, by the way, did you realize something as well? Just like I did warn everyone as well. Look what he's done to Gyökeres, by the way. Look what he's done to Victor Gyökeres. He's made him into an average striker. Oh,
average. He looks way worse than average. Bro.
Yeah.
He looks like shit.
North. I did warn these people, North. I did warn them. He's gonna make Victor Gyökeres look like an average striker. Look what he's done. Look what he's done.
It's too much, man. It's too much.
Hey, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Bro, to get 0 shots. 0 shots now. In 2 games. 0 shots in 2 games now. It's mad.
Yeah,
the guy just wants to be fed in the box, and what do? They're playing around with the ball. They're like, oh yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll pass it back to Saliba. He makes so many good runs. He makes, like, you just watch the game, right? If you just watch the game, he makes so many good runs. There's no one to feed it to him because we're fielding a midfield of Martinelli, Subamendi, Marino, and Declan Rice. There's no one to feed him that ball, guys. There's no one to feed him that ball. And, like, sure, Nani's done pretty okay since he's come on, right? but he's a winger, guys. Like he's not going to be able to make those through balls through the middle like that because he doesn't play in the middle.
Yeah, but that was one of the main
not playing
questions that people were asking. Where's the creativity coming from? There is none. Not with that midfield, man. You ain't getting no creativity. At
So,
this
bro, it's
stage,
two problems. Bro,
yeah,
it's
of
two
course it
problems,
is.
right?
Of course it is. But people are not going to pay attention to that anymore. Do you get me? They're paying attention to it now, but it's too late now. Do you get me? The damage is already done, bro. The damage is already done. It's already done. This is the issue. This is why you need to get rid of a manager when there is opportunities out there. When there's genuinely proper opportunities out there, man, yeah, and you clearly haven't got a manager who can get over the line, bro. You need to bin that manager off quick, so you can get the one before they go to another club. Because if they go to another club, bro, it's going to be 10 times harder to get them out of there. Do you get me?
Bro, we've been saying this for like 2-3 seasons now. There's nothing more we can say. All we can do is criticize the performances and the manager when it comes down to it. But no one's gonna listen to us, man. It is what it is, I guess. You know what I mean? We stay stuck on second, and I guess I'll never see a trophy again in my life as long as this guy's here. So.
Where do you think you'll finish the season? Look at
Second.
North, bro. North just wants to quit.
Second again.
North, are you alive?
I'm sick of it, bro.
But bro, he's got multiple sleeves to go on. I'm about to go out and have some beers in China. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, we're equal on points with Spurs, bro.
What?
With Spurs, bro.
That's man.
Wow. We're equal on points with Spurs and Bournemouth, bro.
Jeez.
Bournemouth, man like Bournemouth, and man like Spurs.
Wow. Level on points with Spurs, after spending North, how much?
Crystal
North, how much
Palace
did you
are only
spend?
a point behind us. Crystal Palace are in 5th, they got 9 points. Bournemouth are in 4th, 10 points. Tottenham in 3rd, 10 points. Arsenal 2nd, 10 points.
Bro, how much money did you spend in the summer?
380, I think.
Okay, so that's what? That's now over £1 billion.
Yeah, 1.1.
To be level, to be level on Spurs in game week 5.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for laughing, but bro, it's just.
No, you gotta laugh, bro. You gotta laugh. You don't laugh, you're crying.
No, bro. Yeah, trust me, bro. Like, some part of me is now broken, and like sometimes I just sit there with some of my boys, right, and they're like, a lot of my friends back in Canada that are Arsenal fans.
Christ.
They back this manager like all the top winners, right? I'm the only one who's a negative one, and like sometimes just sit there. I just laugh at the things they say, and they're like, "Yeah, no, we can do this and we can do that," and I'm like,
wait, is Man United 2 points behind?
Yes.
Right.
No, 3 points.
No, 3 points behind.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! And look how bad they've been. Jesus Christ.
Sunderland are 2 points behind. Sunderland.
Jesus Christ. Nah, but North, Guru, remember though, remember this though, yeah, North. Just remember, yeah, leave the manager alone, bro. Oh yeah, number 2, North, Guru, remember, you gained the point, you didn't drop 2 points, remember?
No.
Big up, big cow. Oh, big up, big cow, man.
Bro, North. Last time you saw me, did I have this white patch here? This is all Arsenal, bro. Yeah, I'm gone, bro.
North, are you gonna go into the roundabout? Are you gonna go to the roundabout on Dan's channel?
No.
You ain't going there tomorrow.
No. He's not asked me.
Ah, bro, come on. You need to ask him to get on the show, man. I need you to cook. I need you to cook Christian and these guys, man. I need you to go on there and cook them again.
Bro, what's the point, man? I'm sure he's tired, bro.
No. Do you know why? Because you know why? I don't even think Christian can defend Arteta now after that performance. I don't even think he can defend it now because I think even
but the guy will find a way, bro. He'll find.
No, but he can't. Do you know why? Because
the guy is so shameless. I respect it now. Like the guy is absolutely so shameless. I almost respect it now because it's like,
bro. Do you know what? I don't think he can defend it now. No, Guru, he can't anymore. Do you know why? Because I think he was the man. I think he was the guy that said, what did he say? That he's not going to play like that again. He's only going to play that against Liverpool. I think he was the guy that said it. I genuinely think it was him. And if it was him, correct me, chat. If it was him, correct me, bro. If he did say that, bro, then he's got nowhere to hide now. Because what's the next excuse? What's his next excuse going to be then? He can't. Do you get me? Because you can't play injuries. He had Eze, he had Ethan on the bench. He only wanted to bring them on later into the game when it was too late. Do you get me? Oh, it was him. Big up Paris Mandem. Look at that. So he was the guy that said that. He's not going to play the team again. Cool. Well, he just did, mate. At home. Against that crap City side, by the way. At home. Now I actually wonder, what's the next excuse going to be? What's the next excuse going to be?
By the way, just one question, North. Did Yasser show up on yesterday's show?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Of course he did. Did he not have to condition his hair yesterday?
He did it the night before, innit? So he didn't need to do it yesterday. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. What's this? Christian is turning, man. I've noticed the change. Couple more bad results. He'll be Arteta out.
No, they won't be Arteta out. They'll say something else. They'll put it in a different light. They'll be like,
to be fair,
oh,
do you
he's
know
a
what he
great
said?
man, and he'll go on to do a great job at some other.
Guru, he said this. I will say it's time to go, but I'm not gonna start saying get him the fuck out and all that. So he's just gonna be like, thank you for everything, but it's time for you to move. He's gonna say that.
Bro, I said thank you for everything 3 seasons ago. You know what I mean? I already said my thanks. I said, bro,
I already said my goodbyes.
do you know what it is? You can actually thank him for building a good squad. You've got a very good
100%.
squad, but he's not the guy to take you over the line. He's not.
Bro, do you know what it is?
I've said this multiple times, right?
When you compare it, yeah, look at the way that Brighton were popping Spurs in the first half. Yeah, look at the football that they were playing. Look at the way that Newcastle, stood up to Barcelona. That was a close game. That was a close game.
It was first half, especially.
If only Newcastle finished their chances in the first half.
If they had Isak, bro, if they had Isak in that first half, the game would have been wrapped up. It would have been wrapped up.
Oh, bro, they would have won the game. Yeah, 100%, 100%. 100%.
You know what I mean? So as an Arsenal fan, you're sitting here, you're looking at other clubs here, you're looking at other teams, you're looking at the way that they're playing, you're looking at how much money they spend. You're like, what the hell is going on here? Do you know what I mean? This fan base want to be talking about, Everton, Liverpool, they didn't play well in the second half against Everton. Doesn't matter. They got over the line.
When was the last time Arsenal played well?
Do you know what I mean? They got over the line.
We beat Leeds 5-0, guys.
Bro, look at the way that Liverpool played against Atletico Madrid. It wasn't the same that they played against Everton. These men know when to turn it up.
Oh, but they got last minute winner, North. Remember, they got last minute winner though. They were 2-0 up, North. That's gonna be the excuse. And like, if that was Arteta, you would have slammed them for that. Actually, I had one person calling you out on Space as well. On Space, they were like, that North like had complaints like that. If that was Arteta, he would have cast Arteta out for getting 2-2 up if he was playing attacking football. Jesus.
I cast him out because the football doesn't lead to trophies. Listen, I'd rather watch beautiful football, but at the same time, I'm so starving for trophies that I don't care about the brand of football if it gets me a trophy. The problem is he's been doing this for the last 3 years and failing to get me a major honor. That is the difference.
Yep.
If he was getting us major honors, I wouldn't be complaining. I'd be like, do you know what? I didn't like the style of football, but you know what? Fair enough. Like, it's winning football, isn't it? We're winning trophies. Ultimately, we won the trophy. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is, it's shit football. Like, there ain't nothing worse here than shit football alongside not winning nothing. It's the worst. Like, why am I even watching this for?
Bro, do you know what it is? You're just like me. Only difference is we actually sack the guy if he don't win. That's the difference. But fair play.
Bro, your fans boo. Like you said, your fans boo if the team's not performing 20 minutes in. Mate, bro. It's insane.
Last game I was there. Fans were booing the team. Were booing the team in the 90th minute because we were playing horrible and it was 0-0. Then Militao scored that banger, and then we started to dominate and completely, cut them apart. But, bro, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, actually demand. And like I said, I'm not even asking Arsenal to have standards like us. And I'm just saying, bro, actually start actually demanding. And the thing is, it don't really help when you score. And listen, fair play, Martinelli. He did his job. Do you get me? But when he runs into the crowd like I said, when you scored that equalizer against Palace, the 2-2, if you remember. When the likes of him and when Martin and when your fans start celebrating the equalizer like you've won the flipping Champions League, then bro, rule talk, it just adds fuel to the flame, bro. I can't lie, you're adding fuel to the fire, bro.
Honestly, Saka should be, bro. Saka was the captain second half, right? Saka should be going up to him like, yo, let's get back there, let's fucking restart the game.
Bro, do you know what? Unpopular opinion. Before North reads that super chat, bro. Unpopular opinion. If Saliba signs a new deal, he's a loser. Unpopular opinion. He's a
I
loser.
can't argue with you there, man.
Yeah.
Can't argue with you.
I
there.
North. North. No disrespect, but bro, he's an absolute loser if he stays with you guys with that manager, bro. He is. I'm sorry, man.
Can't argue with you, man.
Nah, it is what it is. Big up to Fitz. Big up, bro. Top Goon is saying that we just Top Goon is saying what we've been saying for time is like the media finally having the balls to talk about a certain. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
That's 6 years later, mate. 6 years later.
After propping up this guy as well, the American football fanatic. Big up to you, Top Goon is insecure. If you support this manager, you are vain and care about what people think about you. A lot of people these days do, man. That's what they do. They're scared to not be liked. You know what I mean? It is what
But
it
it's
is.
fashionable now. No, it's fashionable now to start questioning the manager. To get me? But you remember doing that all the time. That's the difference. These men are now just doing it because the wave is now turning to your side. You get me? So now, but you know what the main excuse is going to be, North? It's going to be like, well, at least I gave my manager a proper chance. You never gave him a chance.
Yeah, 6 years. 6 years, we didn't give him a chance. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. So that
He got
bro,
a chance despite of my opinion. That's what I would say. He got a chance.
bro,
despite
no. North, don't even say that. That's the wrong answer. Just say this, mate. Cool. Is respect earned or is it given? Just ask that. That's the only question you got asked. Yeah, is respect earned or given? Oh no, it's earned. Cool. What did he earn the right to be the manager of Arsenal? Oh, nothing. Cool. What was the CV? Oh yeah, putting out cones for Pep. Alright, cool. Again, what if my man won? Oh, an FA Cup. With whose team? Oh, Emirates. Cool. What is wrong with his team after spending over 1 billion? Oh, nothing. Cool. So what are you backing him for then?
Bro, did you see the graphic that was going around yesterday? Where it was like,
oh, have you seen the news by the way?
Pep and
Madrid.
What news?
Madrid are stepping up their effort for Saliba, by the way.
Bro, bro. Saliba. You have my blessings. Get the fuck out of this club,
bro. Igal told me that he signed a new deal. He knows people close to David Olsen. Apparently, he knows people close to David Olsen that have said it.
Oh, bro, he doesn't know. He doesn't know anything, man. Come on now, dude.
What is that? Oi, look at North. Pull up that comment, North. Look at that comment. Look at that. Oh, he's just ruined another player. Look at that. Look what he's done to Madueke. Look at that. Look. Noni having scans of suspected ACL. The assembly.
Yeah,
Bro, if my man's giving him, bro, Jesus Christ, bro. Imagine if my man's gone ACL, bro. I'm gonna feel sorry for Madueke. I can't lie, bro. Apparently, he wasn't even fully fit, but he chose to play. Jesus Christ, bro. Your manager, mate. Jesus Christ.
Bro, half the team's gonna be injured at this rate. Because like,
North, I don't even know why you bother, bro.
It's kind of spooky right now, dude.
North, I don't even know why you bother, bro. Real talk, mate. Bro, this is killing you, bro. I can just see it, bro. It's killing you and it's killing Guru, bro. I can see it. It's just killing you two. It's really killing you two.
Bro, I do my day job. I think about Arsenal in my free time, and I'm just like, why, God, why? Why did I choose to support this team? But I can't change now. It's in my DNA now. You know what I mean? Hopefully,
That's
my
the thing.
kids
When
are
you
Arsenal
love
fans
something,
too. But
that's the thing. You love something.
I'm not gonna hold it to them.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's the thing, bro. Guy's a scumbag, man. He's an absolute scumbag. Yeah, there's a reason, bro. The guy is so unliked by people outside of Arsenal as well. He's so unliked because he's got no class in him whatsoever. I've realized that about Arteta as well. His class is zero as well. Zero. Arrogance of Mourinho, yeah, but wins at the level of, let's say a crap manager. Flipping, I was gonna say Frank, but Frank's actually a decent manager. Do you know what? But
Lampard.
Are
you serious?
Yeah, of Lampard. Yeah, but his managerial skill, but he's won as much as Lampard in his career. Something like that. Do you get me?
Yeah, I know.
It's like,
Bro,
he has no class. And he has no class.
I think the other reason he
class
keeps playing Mourinho is because he kind of reminds of himself. You know what I mean?
Bro, he's not dropping his favorites, bro. He's not. Because that's one of
exactly.
his favorites. He's not dropping it. When Havertz comes back, bro, do you think he's not going to play him? Of course he's going to play him. He's going to play him, bro. You think he's going to bench Havertz? No chance. No chance.
But I feel
He
like the
didn't even want
tactics have gone that way as well because it's like instead of
Yeah.
making those balls to Gyökeres, it's like, oh, but Havertz can drop deep and help the other teammates.
Mm.
And that's what we've been missing, guys, and that's the kind of statements he'll make for dropping Gyökeres. You got an absolute gunman, but you're
Look
not
at that.
using him.
Look at that. He got injured early in the match, but Arteta kept playing him.
Yeah, but that's what Arteta said. He said he felt something earlier in the match.
So why
what
did
are
you
you
play
doing?
him then?
Put Ethan on. What? Makes
Honest,
no sense.
North. Why are you playing the guy if he genuinely felt something? This is what I don't understand. North,
I
why?
don't know, bro. I don't
Bro, I don't
understand.
even rate Noni Madueke whatsoever. But bro, real talk, mate. I don't even rate the guy like that. But bro, real talk. Why would you play a player if he's clearly not, if he's feeling something, bro? Take him off. Honestly,
No,
it's actually
but the
embarrassing.
player told me he was okay to go. Yeah, the player's always going to tell you that he wants to play. Like, what
Who gives
kind
a
of
shit what the
excuse is
player
that?
says? Yeah, who cares, bro? It's not like they're gonna say no, take me off. I don't want to play. Of course they're gonna say it, bro. You're the manager. Think if he's actually felt something, don't play him. And if he's gonna complain, cool. Let him complain on the bench.
Bro, I'm gonna need to this weekend. I need to go clubbing, bro. This week, I'm gonna need to.
Bro, I'm going there tonight. I don't.
Bro, North. A piece of advice, bro. Because of the club you support, bro. Just spend more time with the wifey, bro. Spend more time with the wifey, bro. Don't even
Bro,
waste
my
time.
wife's all the way back in Canada. I'm in China right now, so I'm just gonna go drink out with
Nah,
with
bro, both you,
colleagues
man,
and
bro.
that. You know
Just
what I'm
go,
saying?
bro.
Drink
Just
up,
go
bro,
spend.
man. Drink up, bro.
Yeah, bro. But
It's the only way.
I already started a little bit, you know. So
There's no one saying, "Oh, I think you had one too many." You know what I mean?
yeah,
Drink it
exactly,
away.
bro. It's 8 p.m. here already, so you know what I'm saying?
Oh wow. Wait, Guru. Do you live in Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you get up at stupid clocks to watch the games as well. Oh,
Yep. And
Jesus
bro. I haven't missed a
Christ,
game for God knows how long.
bro. And you've got work as well, don't you?
Yep. So even for Champions League
Wow.
games, bro. I take 2 hours off work. I tell my boss, bro, I'll be there 2 hours later. Don't worry about it.
That's crazy, bro.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Unbelievable.
I
Unbelievable.
don't know, man. I don't know where this club is going. I don't know what we're doing. It's
No, do you
just,
think he's gonna get sacked?
the thing is, I feel like he's not. I feel
Why?
like he will still finish within the Champions League spot, and that will keep his job. I feel like
Yeah,
that's
I think.
the only
So you
thing.
don't buy these reports that if he don't win anything, he's sacked?
Nah, I've
No.
seen this for the last. Me and Guru's seen this for the last 3-4 years. It
Yeah.
ain't never led
No,
to
the only
anything.
way he gets sacked if he finishes outside of the top six. Because even if
But
he gets
even if he
into
finishes
Europa, I
Champions
think they
League,
keep him.
but even if he finishes in the Champions League and he gets sacked, do you think it's too early to? Do you think it's going to be too late? Even if they get another manager, do you think it's going to be way too late?
No, I don't think it's too late because the squad is amazing. Like this is the best squad we've had ever in the
But Guru,
Emirates era. Like I'm not even lying.
Nah,
Am I
but Guru,
wrong,
I'm
North?
asking though. But bro, if you don't win one of the major ones this season and you bottle it for what is it now, a fourth season on the spin, bro, I'm not sure if the likes of Saliba, Rice, and
Right.
all these men are,
Okay. That's fair. I'm just saying
bro.
if all the players stay, right? If all the players stay and we get a new
Yeah,
manager, bro, this is the best squad. Like overall, like sure, some of the individual qualities that we've had in the past are not there, but in the
yeah.
Emirates era, this is the best squad we've ever assembled.
No, I agree. I agree. I'm just, bro. If Arsenal have any common sense, bro, they find a new manager now. Because, bro, I genuinely don't think. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think if you guys go trophyless one more time, especially if you don't win one of the big ones, I'm not sure if flipping what's it called? If Saliba and these guys are gonna have it in them anymore to stay, like mentally, are they gonna have it in them to still be there for another season? You
But I
know,
can see this fan base justifying it, saying, "But it's Real Madrid. You can't stop it. It's Real Madrid. All the big players want to play for Real
to be
Madrid."
fair, no. To be fair, you did say that as well. To be fair, you did say that as well. I've heard you say that before. I've heard you say that before as well. That if Madrid comes knocking, you know, if they leave, you wouldn't really blame him. To be fair.
But my point is, while they're here, utilize them to win major honors. Don't start wasting.
Oh, you mean take advantage as far as you
Exactly.
can?
You already know that
Oh, yeah,
teams want to go to Barcelona, Real Madrid. You already know that that's the final destination for a lot of these
yeah.
players. Cool,
Yeah, of
I
course,
understand that. But then,
Yeah.
what do you look back at the time of Saliba being at Arsenal? No trophies.
Yeah.
That's what he done for my club. No trophies. Then we didn't utilize his prime. We didn't go for it when we was 8 points clear. We didn't go for it last season when Liverpool dropped a couple of points and then capitalized to try to get back in the title race. What has he got to show for his time at Arsenal? Nothing. So we didn't utilize the time that we had the player. You know what I mean? So it's pointless.
Yeah. But would you blame him though if he wants to leave? Would you blame him?
Nah, I respect him more.
You just oh yeah. To be fair, yeah, because you don't even want him to sign a new deal. If I remember quite rightly, you don't even want him to sign a new deal.
For Arsenal, yes. For himself, I rate him as a person. If he goes, nah, I want to win and I'm done with this, I rate him more.
Yeah. Which of the players you can see North would say are in danger of leaving this in the summer, the next summer, if you don't win anything this season?
I think he's the one. I think Saka's too happy, bro. He's
yeah, he because he came from the academy, didn't he? Yeah, that's a
I
different
don't,
story.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Unless I see something different, but I feel like he's comfortable. He's comfortable in just being selected, being rated. You know, there's no pressure to win major honors here. I think Saka's comfortable, in my opinion.
Fair, that's fair. But do you blame? Would you do you think your fan base will blame him, or will have a go at him if he decides to leave?
Of course.
Yeah, they'll probably call him a snake. Probably say he's a snake. Yeah, I mean,
A snake.
He was asking too much from the club. There'll be something to make the club look good. That's what they do. They create narratives to defend this club, innit? So,
but how can you? Yeah, but how can you be? But how can you be a snake if you're not joining a rival? That's what I don't get.
Because the thing is, the PR around it will be so massive that 90% of the fans, or I would say 80% of the fans, will just lop it up like they have.
Yeah, but what's the
been
PR? But Guru, what's the PR going to be about? Because bro, you can't call my man a snake if he's not joining a rival. Like, if he joined Chelsea or I don't know, flipping Liverpool City or Tottenham, all right, cool. Like I hear it. Do you get me? Or even Man
he
U.
didn't want to see out the process, and like Arteta is the one that actually gave him a platform to succeed and XYZ, bro. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be like the worst kind of stories that you've ever heard. They'll make up all kinds of stuff.
But you know what it is? I don't think half the thing is, Guru. Half of these people, I don't even think they can even say that anymore. Do you know why? Because they've all pretty much said he's got to win a major honor this season. A major honor. Well, that technically means then, bro, the process is finished. Do you get me?
Well, they've been saying that for the last 2 seasons at the start of the season, and then they changed their point of view right at the end because it's like, but he got us to the semi-final.
That's it, but there's one common thing.
Right now, let me tell you, right? If this year, right, Igal has said anything happens, if we don't win a major honor this season, I want him gone, right? I guarantee you, if Arteta gets to a Champions League final or some kind of final and we've still finished second, he's gonna turn like this and he's gonna be like, oh guys, but like circumstances and X and Y.
No, he can't even do that anymore. He's even said he's got the complete squad. He said it himself. They've all said he's got the complete squad. What is the one thing?
Well, they'll come up with a new excuse. Trust me. If it's not the refs, if it's not injury, I don't know, bro. They'll come up with some outlandish excuse to back this manager. Because they're not Arsenal fans anymore, Sam. They're not Arsenal fans anymore.
Of course,
they are Arteta fans.
No, of course not, bro. Anyone who backs a player or a manager over the club, bro. I'm not taking you serious as a fan. Of course I'm not. I don't even care what club you support. But bro, here's the thing: they've all been asking for one common thing. Yeah, he needs a striker. He needs a striker. Yeah, I think you two've heard this one as well. That you're missing the striker option. Cool. Well, he's got you a striker now. Yeah, and even if you want to count Havertz, that's 2. But if you don't, cool. He's got Gyökeres. He's got Gyökeres now. So bro, he can't even. You can't even use that as an excuse.
He doesn't use him though.
No, he used him. No, he used him, but he don't even use him properly. He don't play to his strength. Just like I told everyone he wasn't gonna do. Do you get me? So there's no point anymore. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I think even they're gonna stand there and they're gonna go like, well, I don't even know how I can defend him anymore. Bro, because you can't defend him anymore, bro. The game's up, bro. The game's up. Your game's up, my G. Your game's up. Do you get me? And here's the thing. if anyone even dares still make an excuse, bro, just ask these people a serious question. Why do you choose to support one of these big institutions? If your mentality is going to be like Brighton or Sasuna. No disrespect to these clubs, but I'm being serious, bro. Do you get me? You can't make any more excuses. He's had his defense, no side. He's had his midfield guru. He's had his attack. Do you get me? Cool. People are gonna say Gyökeres was not his player. Eze was his player. Cool. Well, it don't matter, bro. These two are two very, very quality players, bro. Anyone in the Prem would have taken them two, especially Eze. Let's not even lie here. You know, we're not talking about some bum players here. At the end of the day, bro, you can't make any more excuses. You can't. If you make more excuses after this, and let's be honest, he shouldn't even have gotten this season. And also, he should have been sacked as soon as you lost to PSG.
Well, he got a contract last year. He got a renewed contract last year. Of course, he would have gone this season.
Bro, as soon as you lost to PSG North and got knocked out, Guru North. Let's just be real with him. He should have been sacked then. Straight away, my man should have been sacked. Do you get me?
We're with you.
Because your whole squad was saying, bro, you should have sacked him instantly, but they didn't. Bro, they kept him there for another season, wanted to keep the gimmick going. Now they've actually bought in two quality players. Fair play to Bert, by the way. Yeah, Bert has done an unbelievable job at Arsenal, but bro, real talk, you can't defend it anymore, bro. You can't. He's had everything that he's been asking for, bro. Everything that was needed for your club, not just for him, sorry, yeah, but for you, man, to be successful. You're missing key areas, bro. You've addressed them, which is why I keep saying, bro, you've got a good squad. You've got a very fucking good squad. But that manager is just not it, bro. He's just not it. So at the end of the day, bro, I don't know why people keep seeing him making excuses, bro. Like, there's only so much you can make excuses. But if the squad's not good, and you can see what he's doing, but he needs better players to execute, his style. Cool. But then that's a completely different thing. But bro, when you've got this squad, you can't keep making excuses like this, because you can't then call yourself a big club then. Do you get me? It's not like he's winning at least cups along the way. It's like, now you can say, all right, cool, but he's winning at least something. He's building the winning mentality.
Ten Hag won more at United than this guy has at Arsenal. So
bro,
that tells you everything you need to know.
Bro, Ange Postecoglou has won as much at Tottenham as Arteta has at Arsenal. And he's been there for 2 seasons. Bro, let's just be honest, mate. He won the one competition that, let's just be real with him, mate. Yeah? North. Every time Arteta went into Europa League, bro, he embarrassed. Yeah, he got embarrassed. Do you get me? Like, at the end of the day,
you know what top gooners bring up though, Sam? They bring up Baku and they bring up Emery, and it's insane. It's insane to me. It's like, oh, but do you see what Emery did? Bro, he got us to the final. What are you talking about? He got embarrassed in the final, but at least we were in the final.
Bro, imagine if Arteta gets to a final. Yeah? Imagine if that guy got to a final or to a Champions League final. Bro, these guys would be sitting there ignoring the guy off more than anything. Do you get me? So, bro, at the end of the day, here's the thing as well. I don't know what these guys are trying to protect him, bro. Like, at the end of the day, the gimmick's up, bro. Like, he's had everything. You, man, ask yourself. I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about these top goonies, bro. You were all asking for him to get a striker, another centre back, which I don't know why, but hey, it is what it is. It's your pick, it's your club. And bro, you asked to get a creative midfielder. Cool, but guess what? He's got him, he's got Ethan, and he's what is it? And he's got Max Salmon. And what has he done? Oh, he screwed up. He decides to play Martin Odegaard, who slows the game down, who is not good enough for you, man, and clearly ain't good enough to get over the line, but he still keeps on playing his favourites. Bro, then the buck stops with the manager. Real talk. Like, what more excuses are you gonna be? No, sir, I have never seen a manager like this get so much protection in my life. Never. Do you get me? This is for me. I'm not gonna lie. The next time when he gets sacked, because North, he is gonna get sacked. Eventually, he will get sacked. He won't be there forever, bro. He's gonna get sacked.
I don't know, man. It seems unlikely.
Nah, bro. Guru, the day he gets sacked, yeah, every football club, yeah, every big institution should make a documentary of this and say, bro, this is why you shouldn't give managers so much time unless they don't win, because then you end up like this. Do you get me? And also need to learn from this as well, bro. Yeah, everyone needs to learn from this as well. Don't give a manager this long unless he's not winning you stuff, bro, because he's not going to get to anywhere.
Bro, did Tuchel not win Champions League in his first season?
Yeah, he did. Of course he did.
Guess what?
And look at the squad
was
he
out
had, bro.
next.
That squad, you've got a better squad than that, by the way. Do you get me? You've got a better squad. You've got a much better squad than what Chelsea have. But look at the squad Tuchel when he came in. Look at the squad that you guys have got now, bro. I guarantee
he
you
won
right now.
the Champions League with people like Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. It's
Bro, I'll tell you this right
to
now.
think of that. It's
Bro, I'll
insane.
tell you. Bro, I will tell you to this right now, yeah, for free, and I'm not even exaggerating when I'm saying this, bro. Real talk, yeah. If you man had a different manager, I would pick you guys to win the league, and I would pick you as a top 3, top 2 favorite for the Champions League right now. Do you get me? That's how good your squad is, bro. And this manager is killing you, man. He's literally killing you, man. He is.
It is
Get
what
me?
it is, man. Listen, he's going to be exposed this season. You know what I mean? Hopefully he gets sacked and all of that. But we'll see, man. We will see. Listen, big up Sam, big up Guru. You know what I'm saying?
Big
I've
up,
got some things that I need to do. But big up both of you for jumping on the show. Big up to the man. Big up to everyone that is locked in. You know what I'm saying? We're going to redirect.
Smash the likes before you leave, guys. Come on, man. Show the guys
Smash
some
the
love.
likes. Exactly. Smash the likes. We're going to redirect to Dave, the Madrista. We're going to end the stream, Dave. So
Big up,
Northside
Dave, bro.
Raid on the way in, and I'm out. See you guys later. Love.